The spoopy one. Yes.
Oh no.
All the spoopsters. I
All
have
right, we
these.
are a go. Who would like to give the recap for inspiration?
I will.
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff that happened. Um. Okay. Nah. Last session, like a few years ago, something I don't remember. The party minus Dante, minus the dwarf, whatever his name is.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Whatever, it's a dwarf. They will recognize the dwarf, regardless of its name. That's the very hairy one.
Is that about me?
Exactly. That's
I'm
the
not a
joke.
dwarf.
I promise I am normally hairy for a human, I swear.
Me too.
We're a hairy
Anyway.
bunch.
Anyway, as the party minus the hairy dwarf leave the longhouse, they go to quote unquote borrow stuff from the apothecary. And Wakra borrowed a respectable amount of quote unquote poisons for self infliction later on.
What about my booze? Sure.
Basically, we found a crib with a inside with a lot of blood around it, and yeah, a lot of blood around it. Kajak with his bare nose started sniffing and followed the blood trail. When they reached at the outskirts of the town, they found a few trees. I think trees that are inhabited by some abominations of Fae, or blue blood or whatever. We smacked them a little with the cold iron. They didn't like that, but they mostly looked harmless anyway and not worth the time, so we just ignored them and continued on. Until we reached a cave of whatever it's called, where we were attacked by more of the misty men thingies. And apparently they don't like torches, or the mist likes torches. So we just killed them. And got carried by the fucking elf.
What do you mean? We hold our own.
And whatever. Anyway, and that is the tale of our adventure.
Very good. You get your inspiration. That suddenly changed music. You're supposed to be spooky ambience, not like, yeah, let's do this. Oh well. I tried finding better Viking spook, and I wasn't able to find spooktastic Vikings. So, recap has been achieved. You are all standing upon the path, or at least a less stony path than the one that you're actually looking at. It's moving its way towards the cave that you're trying to reach. The cave known as... actually, you guys don't know the name, do you?
I forgot if it... Actually, we
Oh,
might have.
it
Did
is
the
listed,
apothecary
okay.
know?
Yeah, it is listed. Gvindol's Cave. So, you do know the name. Alright.
So, we wanna follow the path, or I could probably see about rigging some ropes up this cliff face.
Right, so there's a cliff face before the cave.
It goes down, right? Towards the cave, or does it go up?
So, since you are moving towards the cave, I will send you a link.
Oh, that music does just suddenly change to a different song.
See? It's like, yeah, let's do this. Alright, grab a token, select that link.
Oh, God, I was expecting a picture of some kind. Man, I also stepped out of the shower and I'm already dry. Holy shit, it's hot.
Alright, that's 3 of 4. Almost there.
$55 out of
Where's it we're heading to?
to the forest cave.
I don't see that. Oh, wait. Oh, that's it. Okay, never mind. Why am I token selected? Ah. Okay, there we go. That's what I had to do.
Alright. Make sure no one's below people. There we go. So, let me know when you're loaded. Do-
Almost, and there I am.
Fucking still. Whoa.
Look at all that ice.
I have the torch on me. What?
So-
How much? Like, I want an aura.
Yeah, let me
I
give you
think
an
the
aura.
torch is a token, or
I will give you
no, it's not.
a
Might as well make it a token.
give you a red aura. Hey, why don't you have an aura being shown?
Yeah, that's.
It's weird. Is fog of war turn? Nope. Vision? No.
I don't. Might as well just give him a token for it, because he's probably gonna drop it anyway.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't. I'm a monk though. Why would I drop it? I don't have to.
Well, we might need you to drop it, because I have 200 weapon.
Interestingly, I clicked off to the forest pass to see if I could grab the torch, and I can't get back to the forest cave.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How about now?
Yep. Thank you.
Alright, let me grab this torch. There we go, I have the torch. So, as you arrive to the forest cave, overlooking the cliff face leading downwards, which is maybe about 30 feet up, you see several tall coniferous trees and a few deciduous trees. Let me add this in real quick, here we go.
Look at all those fancy words.
You notice that there is a waterfall overflowing with water pouring into this lake or pool beneath the cliff face. There are some parts of the land that is not overflown with this water. However, most of it is swiftly being frozen over, and you can actually see it freezing before your very eyes. Just as soon as it gets past like this area, it starts rapidly freezing.
Oh.
Everything else is pretty frozen. You notice to your left, with your passive perceptions, there are 2 cave entrances. One atop the cliff and one at the base of the ground area.
But you want to bet those two connect.
But I'd say the one at the bottom seems to be the most dangerous since it's rooted all the way down from the cliff. I say we take the top one. It seems much safer, at least from the start.
Might be right, but I think a dip in that water might. Well, I think it'd kill a person.
Well, if we fall down, it sort of turns to ice. But here,
Oh, now it works. Oh, and there must be
Oh,
a VBL
okay.
on the map. That's
Ah,
why.
okay.
Yep. Me go into DM view and remove the VBL. Boop.
Is that accurate?
That is
The
a 20-foot aura on you.
okay, good.
So that is your bright radius. Let's make it red.
Oh. Um. So you're gonna have to move that thing like every time I move, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this if you drop it. But
Okay.
other than that,
So I guess can I safely get down here, up here, and like touch the
so
water?
the water down below is 5 feet beneath your current elevation. So if someone's holding your legs, you might be able to reach it, but you're tiny. You definitely cannot reach that.
If I use my spear, can I reach it?
No, I'm gonna switch ambience to this one.
Do we have the tools on hand to make some kind of like, I don't know, rope or something across?
I mean, do you
Like
have rope on you?
rope? Yes, we have rope.
Well, see, what I reckon we could do is big one with the fur, not the human, the bigger one, could throw me to the other side.
Throw.
Why don't we just have the why don't we just have Kajak grab a rope, jump across, pin and tie it down.
I'm completely confused. Okay, so we're talking about crossing the river, right?
Yeah, on this side.
Oh, crossing the river. What's the distance between these two? What, 5 feet?
About 15,
10?
15 feet. However,
10
as you
feet.
get closer,
We're
specifically
disconnected?
kayak, you DC'd?
No, not me. It was okay. Dante's.
No, they're connected. So, as you draw closer, kayak, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds horrible.
Why are you so near the waterfall?
That's why there's a dex save.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
There's some not really visible ice at this point. So, a lot of slipperiness right there.
You fool.
Let me
Oh,
fuck
no.
it. No. I'm using my inspiration. Fuck this shit.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, +20.
So, as you step to the area right there, your big bare feet begin to slip and slide, and you barely catch yourself, nearly falling to all fours with your claws dug into the stonework beneath your front paws. So you're kind of like, sort of on all fours, but more of like a 3-point landing. But you almost fell in. Anything closer than that, you probably would have fell in.
Oh.
You said barely.
Yeah.
This ice.
Yeah, don't go
The
walking
ice.
near the ice.
Oh, shut up! Are you drunk?
At this point, I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw. Except for Kayak.
Hey.
Everyone has advantage, though, because you are wearing the leather suits. Kayak, you have the leather suit and fur, so you're completely fine.
This is my punishment for shaving.
Okay, sure.
Don't reject who you are, kids.
Someone roll for the man.
Alright, can I do it?
So,
Oh,
I've
he
been
doesn't want me.
traveling for a while. I still need our friendly neighborhood dwarf to make it,
Yeah,
but we are almost ready.
I got it. Saving throw con.
Hold on. Don't they get anything for that?
Oh, I
The
can't
Nordic
actually roll
dwarf?
for him because it's not letting me impersonate him.
Let me give you ownership. There you go.
Oh yeah, I actually got an 11. I forgot about my +1 to saves.
Gotcha.
Could be
Alright.
relevant. Who knows?
Do the Winter Dwarves get anything for that? dwarf? Let me see.
I can impersonate Catcher. I still cannot impersonate Organ here.
Let me. I don't know.
I right click
His
on him. I
racial
don't even get.
bonuses, he does not have anything that would be relevant.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
What's his con?
His con is a 16.
+3.
Yep, con saving throw +3.
There you go.
Alright, so you have 11, Gale?
Correct.
Alright. So as you all enter this area, you've been traveling for a while now through this winter's chill, and while you all are dressed appropriately for winter clothing, especially the bear, this area is still extremely cold, to the point where you are still needing to make checks against the environment itself. When you get to this area, though, as you draw specifically kayak, you're starting to feel a bit cold at your current radius 2 down below. It seems colder the closer you get to these caves and to the pool down beneath. To the point where even you, kayak, who is currently immune to this with your fur and the cold weather outfit, effectively, you'd have to make checks. But you all saved for this first hour bit of being in the cold.
I've been in this situation playing Ark. We all have to carry a torch and stay near each other so the heat will protect us.
Ah, yes. How about we shut up for
Gale,
that?
Gale takes out
actually?
another torch and puts it to Wakar's.
And the whole place is frozen. Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
first things first, we need to figure out a way to move here. Sage, are there any trees nearby?
I mean, there's these trees.
Not frozen. They're not. Not these. The ones under the cliff. I'm talking. You know.
There's a couple
Once I
trees,
can-
however, they're... let me grab one of these trees so I can give an idea. Are they on... Oh, they're beneath the fog. Let me grab them from the map lab. Map lab, objects.
I want to pull up my bearded axe, chop one down, and then boom, make a bridge.
That's exactly what the other group did.
Huh. I mean,
So,
We were all playing Breath of the Wild.
since they're not... Yeah, they're about, like, right there. Ish. Sort of thing. There's one on the other side, too.
Alright. Let's see what I have.
the thing is, because the other choice is me throwing all of you to the other side, but
Yeah, I mean that's also like you can throw me to the other side. Give me a set of rope.
I do have. Where's the charts? We have the charts somewhere. Let me find it. I can throw you pretty far. Don't worry. I promise you to cave, but no. I pull out my axe and start chopping.
Alright. Plop this tree down.
It is also called Iron Axe, if it means anything.
Gotcha. Let's see here.
It's gonna be another fate tree.
That's a bit better. So as you start cutting down that tree, it does not get all screamy or angry with you. It is not a fey tree. And you do fell it. Assumedly, let me rotate this tree. There we go.
I mean, I'll just lift it and put it exactly where I want to.
Oh, there we go. Where do you want me to put it? Like right there?
I mean, like, yeah, there.
You want it to reach the other cliff face? Because, let me go in token.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want
this-
it
this
here.
is just,
Fuck
this
no,
is
I
just
wanna
so
put-
I can show you. So,
Okay.
there's this, which is across the other side, which is the same elevation, and then there's this one, which is higher elevation than this.
How high is it?
So, if these are 30 feet. That is 40 feet.
Oh, so this is 10 feet higher in elevation.
You
That's
just
fine.
use a rope for that.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. I'll
put
just
it right
just
there
normally.
then. There you go.
We have a climbing human, and I can throw everyone
So
else
give me
there.
a strength check, kayak.
Strength
See if
check.
you can't put that tree in a spot that's not going to have it start rolling down the cliff face when people start walking on it.
Somebody help him. Can I help him? Eh?
You're too little to be able to help with the tree.
My feet are dangling from the ground as I carry
If
it.
I can offer an aid action, I get +2.
Yeah, you can. You are a dwarf. You are a strong dwarf.
Yep, I'll offer aid, which gives +2 to it as well as advantage.
Okay. 17. Wait, is it really 17? Okay, so 19. I assume that's enough. We're doing
Yeah. So
well.
you dig the tree in, and you feel pretty confident that it is not gonna budge when you guys walk across. Also, immediately the tree that you hacked down.
Ah, yes. The advice of a drunk. Then I would listen to that.
Right, walking across the tree, you notice that the leaves beneath it, for those who are on this side still, are beginning to frost over rapidly from the water spray lapping onto the branches and
Oh.
the leaves and the needles. And
Let's not dilly dally then.
I mean, I know it gets cold. This doesn't really seem natural, does it?
I can't carry Vulcan.
You would think. Oh yeah, Volgamir. Someone move him.
He is out of my control.
I'll
Just
go
give
check
us
everyone.
owners.
I thought I already did that, but I'll do it again. There you go.
Gale will attempt to climb up this small little cliff.
Okay,
face.
Jack just lifts Wark and just throws him.
All right,
up.
give me athletics check, Gale. And
Even
for
with climb
Wark-
speed?
Oh, with a climb, yeah, you're fine. So as you walk in, do you have dark vision, Wardka?
I do not. I have a torch though.
All right, let me reveal what you would see with your torch vision right now. You see that the cave goes in a somewhat deeper, just due to your like Do I have a 40-foot aura, so that makes things easier for me?
I mean, you could set it as a light source, maybe. Now that I don't have the VP.
Well,
I was gonna say-
I would have to turn vision on if I want to do that,
Ah, okay.
which I could do. But I don't trust it with Germany internet. So
Ouch.
I mean,
true.
you've been complaining about it yourself, so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I know.
So, you see that the cave goes in further, however, your current vision, due to the light source and all that, doesn't penetrate anything past this with your current positioning. However, give me a perception check.
Come on, whiz boys.
You can also make one, Gale.
Let's go. 16. Respect.
Alright. As you reach
Ah,
the top, being, chucked up by a bear, Wartka, you begin to kind of like brush yourself off from the bit of snow that landed on you, and you begin hearing something. Plenty of squeaking, about hundreds upon hundreds of squeaking sounds coming from the far back of the cave. You also hear
Oh god.
that one is just around the corner.
Warrior's gonna turn around. Hurry up, get up here.
Yeah, K-Jack leaps up.
So, as you're leaping up, give me initiative, everyone, because you were not quiet about calling for bear.
Oh yeah, he's that quiet.
Yeah, you guys do initiative real quick. There you guys go.
And even if I was quiet about like the big heavy landing of the bear.
How many oil flasks do we commandeer?
I have a bunch actually.
Wait, weren't you?
I have. Well, I only have 2? Huh, okay. So I only have 2.
Oh, I'm already in the initiative. I guess I'll just roll on it and see what's happened. There we go. I'm on the initiative twice,
Now let me remove your second one then.
so it's cat check
Let me remove their second one then.
and Gale.
And your second one. Alright, and I'll roll for Iron Hand and Yelindar. Alright. That should be everyone. Let me shoot this a bit to the right so I can actually see a bit better. There we go. Alright, sorting initiative. Yelindar's on here twice as well. Visible. There we go. Alright. Elendar, not knowing anything's wrong, is just going to try to climb up this cliff face.
I left some rope for him, so.
Well, then it's super easy to see. He makes it up just fine. And with his dark vision, I'm going to reveal a bit more of the cave. Let's see here. 60 feet from him would be she would reveal that part of the cave. And this creature.
Oh.
As a screamer is visible. As he sees that reaching the top, he is going to item interaction, pull out his bow, and then fire off an arrow at her. She does have some pretty good cover, though, due to that cliff face. Let's see, where is his long, short bow? There it is. Pew! Just shoots, shattering against the cliff face. Then another shot. Pew! The second arrow slams past, skidding across the stonework, slamming into her, dealing some damage.
I would step back, Elf. Let the big boys deal
He
with it.
can't really step back unless he wants to roll an acrobatics to fall.
I mean, how many movement speed does he
No,
have?
he can movement-wise. It's just that's cliff face, effectively.
I mean,
Maybe next to me here. So,
You
not
said
in
step
front
back.
of the bear.
You said step back, so I assumed you meant like literally back. But if you want to move here, you can do that. So he moves over there, and we then go to the screamer. She's going to look out, moving forward. Let's see, her speed's 50, so she's going to move to here, right into the center of you all, and she's going to let forth a blood-curdling scream. Give me wisdom saving. Actually, it might be intelligence. Let me look real quick.
oh no, not intelligence.
Oh no, intelligence!
Let's see here. Screamer. Where's your scream ability on here? Should be under actions, I think. Should be actions. Oh, maybe. It's not responding. 1 second. This is what happens when you have like 60 tabs open right now. Here we go. Beast and Screamer. It is an action. It is wisdom.
Oh, it's still bad, but not as bad.
Let's go, wisdom.
Okay, and that
Is
is.
it
Oh no.
Yeah, that everyone's
Is
in
it-
range. So
Is it against fear?
Nope.
Okay, so just not.
I wish it was intelligence. Ugh, rogues.
Yes. The shitty rolls coming out now.
Oh, look at that.
all right, that's Ada, Trois, Quatre, Song. All right, that is everyone. As she lets forth this blood-curdling scream, you all begin feeling an intense pain in your mind. However, you, for the most part, shrug it off. You suffer half damage. You each suffer 5 psychic damage. That is her action. With her bonus action, she is going to strike out with a claw towards Kayak.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I take 6 as a success?
Oh, I for some reason thought that was a 16. Now that's a fail, full damage.
No. Yeah.
DC's 12.
So,
Oh, thank God. Wow.
Alright, so here is a claw attack upon you, Kayak. Gee, I think
Oh.
that is a crit. Let me roll
Mhm.
another d4. So that is... Alright, let me confirm and then add that d4.
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Thank you, Zane.
let me bring up my crit table. I really need to put these in a map tool so they're easier to get rather than going to the document. Alright,
Well,
that's
I might know what
loaded.
I'm doing with my turn.
Alright. As she cuts into you, leaving a deep wound within your flesh, you suffer 6 piercing damage, a con save, and then give me another con save. First con save's for the
Okay.
normal one that she has, and the second one's for the crit effect.
Okay, so first normal con save. Nice. Thanks for taking all the good rolls, Sage.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. So this is not Kayak's session. Holy shit, he
No.
has not rolled well.
So, as she rams her claws deep into your torso, she rips in, ripping out something that is probably needed, ripping through your flesh. You feel yourself completely drained, just empty of like most of your stamina. You are exhausted at rank 1. That is the crit effect. Constitution save, first
Okay.
one, you feel a little woozy, but I mean, you just got crit, so I'm gonna mark you as diseased. Condition diseased. You feel bad, but yeah, that is her full turn. We then go to Kayak.
Wait, how much damage did I get anyway?
That's
So-
six piercing.
So 6 piercing, 1 exhaustion, and 1 I don't know.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Strong turn for her.
yeah, that was a shitty turn for a shitty session for me. He's gonna get angry now. I forgot I had some blood. I really should have used it. Fuck me. And he will, let's see. Will we roll a 1? Not a 1. But an 8! Again! Okay.
That does hit her, though.
Nice. Let's see. Oh, also, shitty damage.
14 damage as the weapon slams down upon her, dealing
It is called iron, cold iron.
28 damage as she is felled by the blade, cleaving off her head from top right of her neck through the bottom left armpit. Just all right there.
Wow.
She falls down dead. Anything else? You're still in combat.
I'm at 10 HP. What's that?
We have
how-
potions, right?
No. I don't think we got any potions.
We have cleric.
Wait, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Did she do cold damage
Let me look at her stats real quick. Her
on her?
claws are purely slashing.
The scream.
That is purely psychic.
Okay, so psychic. Okay, just making sure. I need to remember I have that advantage thing. Anyway, considering that I have literally nothing to do, pretty much pissed off.
You have dark vision as well,
Let's
right?
go. Do I? I don't believe I do. And I don't think he's pretty much angry now. So,
He steps into the darkness, blind.
2 steps into darkness, basically. 30
Alright.
feet movement. He does not have dark vision.
So, no additional map is revealed then, as you only see up to about here.
Yeah, the low light.
Yeah, it's a little dim from here to there, but it is visible, at least.
Hey, don't worry, I'm coming.
All right, Warka.
Warga! Guess I'll step to here.
Alright.
With my full movement. Reveal map, please.
All right, you do smell something though, Kayak, as you do have keen smell. You smell bat guano, a lot of it.
Yeah.
You also smell bats, a lot of them, at the far end of the cave.
Oh. Is more of the stuff gonna be revealed since I did get closer? I
Yeah,
have
let
a
me,
touch.
let me reveal a bit more. As not on the right thing, I need to do shift, not control. Let's see here. Should reveal to about there.
I don't see anything, and I don't want to dash in. Although
With
I
your
am-
passive perception, you notice on the roof of the cave, just the end of the dim light, a lot of bats hanging on
Oh
the
my
ceiling.
god. Oh my god. That's a swarm.
Oh, so as a
That's
swarm.
a swarm. That's a fucking swarm. Let's see. How far is it from me?
They are effectively about 70 feet away, 20 feet up, and then 50 feet away.
Are they... Can I do a martial on them?
They're bats.
Oh, they're bats. Oh, fucking bat. Oh, fuck.
Anything anything else?
Alright. The Burman, this is bullshit. He's gonna start drinking it. That's him taking the dodge action.
Gotcha. Alright, the bats will move forward. Angered by the light and the scream by the Thralthoka, they swoop down low, swooping past to here, through your square to here, and in their turn there. So, as they swoop through your square, Wardka, and as they end their turn in, with a dash action that is, in Kayak's turn, they begin to swarm over you both. 8 piercing.
Cool. Oh, so dodge does nothing against that?
Yep, it's an auto hit for these guys. There's too many of them that they will hit.
Okay. I am a barbarian, so I am raiding, so fuck him. Oh boy.
So as the thousands of bats begin to swarm you both, biting into you, ripping at your flesh, they, I'm pretty sure they have a check for this. Where is that? I just had it open. Where's your stats? Give me the con save, both of you.
Con save! Haha, let's see if I roll. Wonderfully. Thanks for taking that.
Jeez.
Now see me roll shitty. Told you, I was gonna call it an 8, but... Yeah.
Probably good enough.
Alright.
I hope it's enough.
You
too.
both
That's-
feel fine. Well, you're covered in bats, but other than that, you feel fine. You don't suffer any negative effects because you succeeded on that check.
Oof.
Alright. And there we go. Gale.
How tall are the bats? Like, how large are they?
They're covering that entire area, that entrance, that from floor to ceiling. They're just surrounding that completely.
Firebomb.
Huh?
Firebomb.
I mean, I was gonna light up a little spot of oil, but I think it might be too late for that to be useful. Would have had to do that before they got on top of you.
Yeah, we'll get hit too. Shoot him.
Well, no, you won't get hit. It's only 5 foot.
Oh. Who else has the power of fire?
Oh, that's radiant fire.
Well, the nice thing about it is it's guaranteed to do the damage. Is this inside or outside of the bats?
That's outside.
Right here?
Yeah, they're effectively in these 4 squares.
Ah, okay.
I actually do have fire damage. I have Searing Smite.
Okay, well, Gale's gonna go here, reach into his pocket, and pull out one of the flasks of oil he has, and just pour it out next to Kajak, and drop his, well, you know, just put his torch to it.
Alright.
Are you setting me on fire?
No, I'm setting the spot next to you on fire.
So, for the purposes of this square is now slicked in oil. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Alright, Kayak and Vortica, you can both give me a perception check, however at disadvantage because you've both been swarmed.
Smell? Vision?
It is vision.
Okay. Let's see. 18.
Alright.
What is it? Advantage perception. 12. Roll again. I'm gonna call her. Call it now. No, this one's gonna be a 20. Look at it. It's gonna be 20. 19. See, fucking close enough.
All right.
Yeah. This is not.
So-
I told you. This is not Kajak's session.
Vortica, you notice as the oil was poured out, it begins to freeze. It's not completely frozen yet. You believe you have until the start of Gale's next turn before it's completely frozen.
Oh, okay.
Because oil can freeze at 15 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's
Nah.
definitely colder than that.
I want to drop my torch in it to set it alight. Is that possible?
Yeah. So, using just a free action, dropping the torch.
Yeah, just drop the mic.
Alright, dropping that torch. The torch lands within there and sets the oil alight. Let's see here. I think oil does like a d6.
It's 5.
5, just straight 5 to fire damage. Okay. All right.
He's been studying this.
As the
I'm
torch
telling you.
lands in the oil, a massive whoosh occurs as the oil is instantly lit aflame, burning at the bats as they are vulnerable to area effects, which that is considered. So they suffer double damage, as a large portion of the bats are instantly just turned into little piles of crumpled, burnt bats. But there are still a decent amount of bats left in this, maybe about 1,500 more.
Oh, good, good.
Oh, okay. Only
Anyone wants
1,500,
some?
yeah.
Anyone want some roast bat sandwich?
God.
I am. Well, Kajak probably is gonna start eating that.
Okay, so they're not quite there yet. Okay. Very good. We go to Iron Hand.
Kill a bear.
What the hell's going on up there? So I have to climb up some rope, don't I?
What rope? Did we put rope?
Yeah, Gale put rope. 25.
I did.
Yeah.
That's.
And then
Is
you
that
just jumped up. I double layered it for you.
So what am I doing? Athletics or?
Athletics. It's really low DC since the rope's there. Easily. You climb up the rope without issue.
Okay. Like right there.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have 20 feet of movement, so I get the feeling that was all my movement.
It was. Yeah. You notice
Oh
the
my
swarm
God.
of bats in front of you, though. Swarming over the bear. You can't see Worka due to the amount of bats, though.
Okay, right. What am I working? Well, I can't use Searing Smite because I'd have to be in melee. Guiding Bolt might seem like a bit of a waste of a spell slot right now.
Yes, I prefer you hold on to your healing.
Yeah, that looks like it
Please.
might be a bit needed. So I think I'm just going to.
Yeah, the bear is currently covered in his own blood.
I mean, healing you with Healing Word right now is not going to do much. So, but I'll be there to pick you up. So.
I mean, if I go down, I do have a specific ability that lets me continue punching shit.
Okay. But yeah, I think I'm just going to by the light these bats. So make a dex save, which
Excellent.
they're probably really good at. But it's about all I can do.
Nope.
Oh my god.
They are not interested in your sacred flame.
Well, thank you, Sage.
Yeah, I'm still on all the good rolls today. I got DM dice. It's because it knows I'm going
Well,
to be
that's
camping,
right.
so it's like let's go out and bang. All right. As your turn, we go to Elendar. Elendar is going to step to here and fire off several shots at the bats. Pew pew. That is a hit, and then bonus action for rapid shot. Pew.
You see, this is the benefit of having an NPC ran by Sage. They also roll freakishly
That is
high.
true. All right, all 3 hit. However, it is resistant to piercing damage. So that is 15 reduced to 7, and then 4 reduced to 2, so 9 damage total.
Oh, resistant. Hmm.
I outdamaged him. I did it, Mom.
Yes, you did. The bats lose about a couple hundred, but there's still thousands of bats swarming you both. That is Elendar's turn. Thralthoko Screamer's dead. We go to Kayak.
Kayak is not a happy bear now.
Spin to win.
You said things I did not hear.
Spin to win. Just spin. With the hand axe, with your great axe out.
I mean,
Yeah,
your sword has cleaving, so
yes, it does. But see, here's the issue. I've been rolling shitty. Oh, finally,
Yeah.
not a bad roll.
That is a hit.
Where's the hits?
Oh,
Ah,
look at that. That's not so
average
bad.
damage.
Alright,
Also,
cleaving
I
help?
have the cleaving.
cleaving will do full damage rather than half. So 16 damage as the bats suffer through the massive axe swinging through them. There's nearly, with that one blow, you nearly slay the entirety of the bat swarm. There's only about 500 left out of the 2,000 that made it up, and the bat's damage has now been reduced, as there's not that many of them left. They're
I was just
still swarming,
imagining how many bats you just cut in half just then.
though. About 700.
Oh my god. He did spin
So-
to win.
So I basically did the baby's right.
Yeah, basically for every 5 hit points, I give him 500 bats.
God.
So, a hit point is 100 bats. All right. So, anything else, Kayak?
Yes, actually, he'll take the time and put or take out his bullseye lantern.
Sage Echo.
I know.
Let me see if I can't fix that. User settings.
Oh.
How about now?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, lantern is out. It's not lit though, because that is an action to light it. So,
Okay, that's fine.
Verka.
Alright, so they seem to be resistant to the arrow. So I'm gonna try and punch him.
The Stormfang blade also is a cold iron. If that does anything.
Not for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch some bats.
That is a hit. You punch some bats, dealing 2 damage as you kill about several bats with that single punch.
I have bonus action punch because I'm a monk, so
Mhm.
second punch.
That is a hit.
Oh my god.
More bats are punched for 4 damage as the swarm disperses, fleeing away from your massive onslaught of punches and great axe swings and arrows and fire. You have slayed the bat swarm. And combat is
Did it.
over.
Strange.
Okay, Jack just sits.
Wait, hold on. Is the guano causing the mist? Like a pounder.
Gale will light a new torch from his oil fire
You,
before it burns.
you look pretty injured there, eh, Bear? You need a
That's-
bit of a touch-up?
I
He'll
that stupid
step towards
Frey.
you and hand you a drinking horn.
Oh, hold on. Punch some drinking.
No, shut up. Drunk.
Do you
He'll
drink the horn?
chug it.
Alright.
He'll chug it.
Heal for 2d4 plus 2.
Oh,
And he'll
so
offer Wartica one as well. His last drink.
Bottoms up.
Alright.
Nice.
So that's his last of his potions of healing. He only had the 2 drinking horns.
Oof.
It's a good thing that Wark is better at drinking.
Alright,
This rate, I'm
well-
gonna have
that's
to.
me tapped. He'll begin collecting the arrows that once he can recover.
Well, I don't think anything grew back.
Let me
But might as well.
reveal the rest of the cave since.
I do light up my bullseye
Gotcha.
torch with 60 feet on one in a cone, 60 feet cone.
60-foot cone. Gotcha. Alright.
So
I
this
guess
is gonna
I'll
be
light-
annoying.
I'll
How-
light a hooded lantern
we can do that
because
real quick.
I
it's
got
cool to have
120.
2 light sources going.
Do I not have a beam?
Let me do this actually.
I'll just make
to
it
make
light
it
source real
easier.
quick.
I'll just do this to make it easier on you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got 120 dark vision, so light it up. I see everything.
Do we see anything here or?
So, looking around, you notice that the cave itself seems to be, well, assuming you're just doing like a brief glance, it is, just empty. You see a bunch of bat guano filling this area right here. There appears to be claw marks in this area, and claw marks in this area. Also, I just made a beam for you, so there you go.
Oh, nice.
Let me make it
Eh.
darker so it's a bit easier to see. Beam, 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 beam. Let's give it. Make it blue. Blue's
Well,
good.
quick glance looks pretty much like a bear cave to me. No offense.
Do I want to use my smell-o-vision with all this iguana? Or is it practically filling up my nostrils?
You're smelling a lot of bat guano right now.
I'm kind of curious about the claw mark. You said there were some here and here. Are they
Some-
just random?
Yeah, there's some on the
Oh.
east side and some on the west side.
So is that how it works? Okay.
Oh, why were those? Why was one of those screaming wenches in one of the back cave?
Yeah, maybe they eat the guano.
I mean, investigation? Question mark.
Give an investigation.
All right.
Can
I
I
shall
use
eat you.
Can I use my smell-o-vision?
Sure, without advantage though.
I wanted to use passwords to cancel my disadvantage.
You would have it with straight roll, is what I'm saying.
What? Oh, no.
Yeah,
So,
it would cancel your disadvantage.
okay, yeah, that's what I want. Investigation. Hey, look at my -1. It's so sexy.
There we go. That's the dim light, and then that's the bright light. Yeah, the same thing to
Hey, Volgrimir, don't you have guidance? How about you slap yourself with it and
Oh yeah, I
investigate?
keep forgetting that's a cleric thing. I'm new to this whole cleric business. So, yeah, guidance. Yes, I do. So,
Watch as I investigate. Easy.
I mean, do remember I can also help you guys out. I've got the super help.
We're really
Guidance
not a
and
helping.
+2.
We're really not a helping party at all.
What?
Please, I beg for your help, kind dwarf.
Yeah, I'll help look around for you. This might give you a little perk up. So he'll give you guidance and his help action. So 1d4 +2.
Algamir, tell me where to look.
Well, this looks pretty cavey to me, but
Aren't you a dwarf? Aren't you a level?
Sorry.
Elandar's going to begin looking now.
It didn't help.
I'll try. I'll try. Help me out.
See,
Alright.
told you. Sage NPCs, best NPCs.
Elandar goes over here, and oh, it's not the top. Let me send it to front so I can actually make it visible. Bring to front. Boop. Am I just blind? Is it?
I
Like
think
not?
the starting Fire Emblem character, the one
Okay.
that's super strong.
No. See, listen here. From here on out, any destiny points, inspirations, help actions, guidance, we cast it on the NPC of Sage.
Why is this one not showing up? It should be going to front. Let me just go through each of these and find out which one it is. Oh, that's why I don't freaking have one there. Derp. Alright, let me go. I just had the wall, apparently. So. Secret door is found. Woo!
yeah, see, I told you. I bet this connects to the cave down below.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the very
Sure.
least, it's another pathway. Do you want me to open it, or would one of you like to take the lead?
Well,
Open up.
I'm pretty good at being quiet, though not at seeing in the dark, which I think matters right now, honestly.
I can
That's
see in the
fine.
dark just fine, but I'm not particularly quiet.
We'll just go in, it's fine.
Walker will just burp.
You open the door?
Yeah.
Alright, open the door. Reveals
Fireball trap that we're all gathered around.
a pathway that rounds around the corner.
I put my bullseye lantern on my belt. I assume I have one.
And yeah, Volgamir's seeing 120 foot, so however far this tunnel goes.
Gotcha.
Is there a different smell in this tunnel, or is it on still suffering from
Smells a
water?
bit like salmon.
More prey.
Well, I don't think I can stealth ahead of the party for scouting, so is it possible that I can quietly follow the party?
Shouldn't be too hard with Cat Jack lumping around the cleric, making a lot of clanking sounds.
So,
And
Oh,
walk,
yeah.
singing drunken.
as you get to this point, you notice another. Wait, why are these doors visible?
Of course.
I don't see any doors. I see walls.
I just noticed I had some secret doors that were not hidden. So I was like, well, they should be.
Investigate everything, NPC.
There we go. All right. So, you guys would find another, well, the back end of a secret door here. This end, it looks like a normal door, but it's secret on the other side. As you also notice that this is going down in elevation. It's a ramp leading down.
Is this worked stone?
This is right here. This is natural. So this part's worked.
Who's been in this
Alright.
cave?
Dwarf.
Yeah. Let me take a look to see if I recognize.
Hold on.
With
hold
your
on.
passive
back up.
perception, Kayak and Elandar apparently, even though he's way back there, you would hear from the other side of this door. Plenty of clicking.
And investigation on these stony things.
Where's the door?
Just right there.
Self.
Can I put down 2 sets of caltrops?
You can.
I mean,
I will
You-
do so.
Volgamir, you have stone cutting shit, so it's
That
like,
was with advantage.
yeah. It's would be with a +4.
Oh, do I get a +4? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
double-
Expertise.
Expert, yeah.
17.
You get expertise for it, so 17.
So 17.
Using his stone cutting ability that dwarves get.
So, looking at this, you would. You know that it's was worked a long time ago, like a couple hundred years at least. So this place, whoever dug this part out, it was done a very long time ago. The work is not dwarven. The work, you're not really. It's not well done. It's kind of crude in its own kind of way, but it seems like it was worked with metal tools. So
Shoddy
it wasn't
work.
like magically dug. It was physically dug.
Well, either these little beasties have been here for a couple hundred years, or they're borrowing a little home here that used to belong to someone else.
Wait.
Shoddy work, not done by dwarfs, but yeah.
Weren't we told something about this cavern that was special? Something about a buried hero?
I only remember that the mists were always here.
Yeah. Right then, those things are on the other side of the door. How about you make some noise? Get them up here.
Well, maybe we can pop the door open. Maybe they didn't expect it, despite all our waffling, and there we kill one.
Wait, there's more of those little gribbly things on the other side, the one that scream.
Alright. There's more of these things.
Ugh.
Well, Anyway, I've put down some caltrops, so walk slowly in those.
Go on, Bear. Open the door.
I'd like to hide around the corner here. Place my lantern down on the ground.
I could actually set up some cover here with my tower shield. Just plant it, or can I plant it?
I mean, I'll do it. I'm not using mine anyway. Can I? Wait, can we do that? I forgot. I know we can do it in Virum's thing.
Tower
Can we
shield?
do it here?
In
Yeah.
Pathfinder, you can.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they took what I wrote for their tower shields. Because I did, like, hey, here's my equipment guide, use it.
Oh no, theirs is more is way shorter than you had.
Yeah, it takes one bonus action to, wait. It is an action to plant the shield, a bonus action to remove it from the ground, and then an action to re-equip it. But it is
Okay,
an action to plant it, and it can be planted.
I will do it. I will plant mine because I'm using my great sword anyway.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So there's
Which
now
I'd love to
a,
use.
a tower shield there.
Yeah.
Let me just draw-
3/4 or half cover.
3/4.
Okay.
Let me draw a little drawing there so it's visible. Boop.
And I mean, I could actually feel. Excuse me here. I'm just going to give us some extra cover. I mean, I could plant another one here, and that way we have this like little funnel here that we can
I
both
mean,
shoot around.
well, see, here's the problem with that. Do you know what it is? How is actually, I don't know. Whatever. How tall is tower shield?
Tower shields for a normal human normally go from about a bit under the knee to about the neck. For you, since you're a bear and all that, about the same height. So for everyone else, it's yours. Tower shield's actually reaching from bottom and scraping the top of the ceiling.
So it's not even a cornered cover. It's like
it's a wall.
Yeah. So the top one's full cover. Mine is actually like you can shoot over it, but it's still cover.
Oh, very good. Well, I'll just be hiding back here.
I'm just gonna step back. Let you guys handle your stuff.
I will. Bonus action rage.
Ha ha! God of stealth right here.
And we'll pry the door open.
All right. So, roll me initiative, and I'm going to reveal the room that you would notice.
I'd also like to start. Is that an action thing I can do? Crouch to take full cover behind the shield. Like crouch or prone.
I think it'd probably just give you 3/4.
If you go effectively prone, you would have the you could go effectively prone for full cover.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So, as the door is broken open, you would see two basic Thralthoka clicking at each other as the door is not quietly open. They immediately look and they roll initiative. Let me make sure that the dead are moved and roll for Elandar real quick.
That's my second 2 in initiative.
Let's see here. We have Kayak, Orca. Am I blind? Oh, there's Iron Hand. And did you use the DM initiative, Gale? Or did you not roll yet? Or am I just blind?
He's at the bottom.
I don't. Did he roll? I don't see him rolling.
Yeah, I see Orca. Orca has received initiative. Kayak, Iron Hand.
Oh, yeah, Gale, you need to roll. Unless you want to keep your 6 points for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, you have to roll initiative.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh my God,
Even
no.
better.
All right. So, Initiative has been sorted. We go with Elendar. Hearing the clicking sounds, you know, he's gonna willingly delay. He's just gonna wait a bit till after the bear. Orca.
Alright, I'm gonna just take a step back. So if they're trying to reach me, wait, hold on. Take 2 steps. And I'll take the dodge action.
Gotcha.
No!
Well, look at me.
Why not just...
So all I see so far are, well, actually just the
You
one.
can see a shield right now.
Oh, true. I guess I could kind of peek under here and. Oh, that's gonna get.
You can't enter his space.
I mean, he can enter his, but he can't end his turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yes, so I'd be able to crawl around to see that. Okay, there's basically just one guy that doesn't look particularly threatening.
If he uses 10-foot of movement to crawl over, then he can't stand up.
I mean, basically crawl over, crawl back. But while I'm
And you
crawled
can't
over,
stand up because you only have 20 feet of movement, dude.
No, he has
I don't need
25.
to.
Movement to crawl to the side.
I don't need to stand up. Plus, if I stand up, I'm gonna hit something very questionable.
If you don't stand up, you can't see anything, so you can't cast at them.
Wait, why would I be able to see anything?
Because there's a giant bear in front of you.
Yeah.
No, because there's a shield in front of you.
No,
He can-
I'm in front.
Oh
Look.
no, when he
He's
moves.
crawling over to here. He can see stuff between the bear's
Yeah, but then
legs.
he's into someone else's space and can't do anything there.
No, he can't end his turn there.
Yeah.
Can't end his movement. And taking an action ends your movement for a little bit.
Oh,
That's fair. That is fair.
Okay. Then.
But you can't just stand up and sit back down.
Yeah, you can just do that.
Okay.
Or just stand up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just stand up. That takes 10 feet of movement. Stay clear state, since it doesn't seem too threatening. Okay. So I see over this. So how does this work? Am I shooting against 3/4 cover, or am I able to peek around the shield?
So you're able to shoot past the shield. That's the benefit of the tower shield, is that you don't suffer negatives. They do.
Okay. I don't know why I asked that, because Sacred Flame's a dex save, so it wouldn't even matter.
Well, then there we go
So-
on this guy. Although
Yeah.
cover does apply to dex saves.
But not Sacred Flame.
Yep. So
Oh, that's right.
this guy's gonna get a dex save. Pew fails. As the radiant fire slams into him. What's the damage?
Take that, nasty one.
He suffers 1 point of fire damage as he is burnt slightly.
That doesn't seem as effective as I thought it would be. Oh
He
well.
seems mildly annoyed. Alright, Kayak. You
So
raged
culture.
before the door opened.
Mhm, yeah.
You did not attack. I'm pretty sure that means your rage drops.
No. I
He has
have
until
to
the
do...
end of his turn, I think.
Yes, I have until the end of my turn.
So if he walks on the caltrop, takes damage, that's enough.
And then his
Pretty
movement
much. Wait, does it add my movement?
If you take damage from caltrops, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hmm.
You got a hand axe,
Just
though.
Yeah, throw the index and then just.
Do I have an hand axe? You're telling me things I'm not sure I have.
Don't you?
I'm not exactly. I may not have picked up a hand axe.
Very good.
I have a dagger.
I didn't throw that then.
Damage is damage.
I guess I throw dagger.
Alright. With that throw.
You can still use strength for that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's finesse.
So
And thrown. It has a
It's
thrown.
a melee
actually,
weapon.
actually, what? What? Why am I using a dagger? Fuck that shit. How heavy is the fucking door?
The door is attached to the wall and that it slid. So,
You did not answer my question. I want to rip it off and throw it at this fucker. Throwing daggers, you'll.
what is your carrying capacity?
Let's see. Don't make me cry. 750.
You are not strong enough.
What? You shall rue the day you said those words. Anyway,
Barely.
that's not gonna. So that's not gonna work. Do I have to? Fine, I throw my little puny dagger, then cry. Isn't there like stone slabs popping up something more manly than a dagger?
You can throw a rock if you wanna.
Yeah, I'll throw a rock. Fuck it.
Okay.
How big is the rock?
Okay. Well,
I think it's
Small
just
for
one
you.
damage.
it effectively deals a D2.
Fuck it, let's throw the dagger. I'm like, here, dagger throw.
That
It
will hit.
hits. Damage 1d4 plus.
And I like how with the strength attack, you're not even having to like hit with a point of the dagger, just hitting them with
Oh,
any
yeah.
part of the daggers dealing damage.
Alright, so for 6.
No, 8. Excuse me, 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright, so for 8 damage due to the rage, it slams and slapping into the face.
Wait, hold on, let me check.
Yes.
It might be 10 damage, actually. Let me just make
I
sure.
mean, your strength's 4 and. 2
Strength
rage.
4 warrior gives me a +2 damage thanks to my
you're
origin.
warrior.
Yes, but I don't know if the +2 damage. Oh, so it's only melee.
Only
Throwing counts as melee?
No,
Is it
melee weapon attack.
attacks?
Okay.
Or-
Yes,
Oh.
melee weapon attack. So,
So
yeah,
8 is
so, okay,
correct.
that's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
gotcha. It could
And-
have been 10 if you were melee attack, but no.
No. So, and with that, he will step back and.
And now I have full cover.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have full cover. Congratulations.
Elandar. Just gonna move through people. He's gonna let loose some arrows upon this thing. He's gonna use his normal arrows, not his cold iron. Pew pew! That is a crit.
Mm-hmm.
It does not confirm. But that is a solid 9 damage to this creature as it falls down.
Not sneak. Because nothing is. I mean, whatever. Is
No,
that
it's
instead?
not, so. And then he's going to use the rest of movement to move back. Worked out well. Thralthoka number 1 is dead, removing from initiative. No number gains initiative and is going to rush forward.
Up. Caltrops.
Where are they? Right here?
I made a little
Right here.
box.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. So that is Caltrops. I've never dealt with them in 5e.
DC 15
Dex save.
dexterity saving throw. On failure, they take 1 piercing damage. And their speed is 0 for the rest of the turn.
He runs there, steps on the Caltrop, starts hopping around, and is able to move. With his action, he is then going to stand there at the ready. Gale.
So how difficult would it be to like climb up this wall a
This wall
bit?
right here.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be able to end your turn there, as the ceiling goes pretty much to Kayak's head. So, basically, effectively,
Would I have space
fine
above the
above.
dwarf?
dwarf, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna crawl up above the dwarf over here.
Okay, excuse you.
All right. You see a big furry bear head.
Fucking bears. Alright, and then we're gonna keep shimmying along the wall.
Well, you'd be shimming on this side because the bear's in the way.
Ah.
Well, actually, technically you can move through friendly square, so you could do that, yes. Just like push the bear head to the side as you crawl past.
What?
Now I'm gonna have cling to the wall with one hand, pull out my dagger, and just sit there ready with it.
All right. Orca.
There's a dude there, so I'm
Suddenly
gonna.
got a little too cheery. There's no cheer here. There's only combat.
I'm gonna stab him with my cold iron shorts. Oh, that's a hit. Oh no.
Here we go. This is a much fancier sound in combat music.
Oh, Gil attacked. Yeah, okay,
Uh,
yeah, he held his ready action.
Yeah, I readied it for. I should have said it properly. I was readying for an ally to be within range.
Gotcha. Well, that will shank into it for 15 damage. The Throka, as you move next to it, our friendly neighborhood of Wartka, it just stands there for a second, seemingly dazed, and then you look up towards its neck area and you see a dagger just sticking out as it slumps backwards, dead.
Oh. Nice. I don't want to move past the caltrops. I'm gonna ready an action. I'm gonna stab an enemy that steps within range with my short sword.
Combat is
And
over.
that's my turn. Oh, it's over? Okay.
That was the last
Really?
two in that chamber.
All that preparation.
All that fucking preparation, all my fucking my rage.
Time to clean shit up. Gotta start carefully scooping caltrops back into a bag.
Pick up my shield again.
Retrieving your shields and your caltrops. There we go.
Also, I need to remember when I plant my shield like that, I actually have 25 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter when I'm prone, but yeah.
Alright. See the stairwell leading down south and then to the east, the cave entrance that you saw when you're up top on the cliff.
Goodbye, rage.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want, I can keep punching you while we walk down the hallway.
Oh. Wait, human, Gil. Those spiny little things. We haven't went through this. We didn't actually walk through this cave. Did you caltrop this area in case the train comes from the back?
Sure. I mean, it won't do much. I mean, they'll just keep walking, a little hobble in their foot, but...
I'd scream out in pain. It's
They'll
a
scream out in
pseudo-alarm.
pain, yeah.
Alright, but I only have 2, so...
There's a narrow enough little passage there. That'll do.
At your current area, Kayak, you hear faintly with your passive perception clicking sounds coming from beneath, down below, just echoing off the walls.
More of these.
Am I able to see any further than that?
Let me reveal a bit more.
Yeah, because unless it's physically blocked by a wall, I think... Let's see, how far is 120 feet? Yeah, that's pretty fucking far.
I'm going to return to my attempts to move silently behind the party and maybe have advantage during a fight on the first. Let's see if I can do it.
Around the corner, you notice this, and roll me another initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh god, it's a screamer.
Oh god.
I got 2 ones for my initiative this time.
2, 3, 4.
Yay!
Haha! Alright, sorting initiative. Right in the corner, you see these creatures who scream out. Let me turn combat music back on. And Elandar gains initiative. Moving down the stairs, you'll reach to here and see the creatures, although only really their feet due to the angle, so you continue moving down to there. He's got a bit better view. Let's see. Yeah, that's as far as... Wait, 35 feet. Haha, look at you being fancy. He'll end his turn there, with his movement that is, and then he'll fire off some shots upon the Screamer. Kip-pew! The 2 arrows fly towards the Screamer but miss as she dodges out of the way easily. Then a rapid shot. That one will slam into her for 6. For 12, because he would use his cold iron arrows for this. How did we got 3 down here? Alright, we then go to the Thrall Thoka. Alright, that one's dead. Why are you in initiative? Delete. Wait, these guys weren't added to initiative. That's weird. I thought I rolled for them. Let me fix that. There we go. Now it's proper. Alright, number 3 gains initiative and is going to rush forward towards Elandar, striking out with bite and claws. The bite misses as Elendar pushes him off him just in time. However, the claw digs into his stomach as he was unable to deflect that blow. He suffers 4 piercing and a con save. Elendar feels fine. Thralthoka number 4 is going to rush forward and do the same exact thing. That would be 1 hit for the secondary claw. As Elendar takes another 4 damage and another con save. Alright, Elendar feels a little woozy, but is still holding strong. He gains another condition track, the same one that Bear has. Gale.
I didn't have any initiative to give him this time. Was I able to successfully hide earlier?
Where was your stealth check?
It was at the top of the stairs
18,
and it was
I
an
see.
18.
Yes, you're hidden. Or at least they're not aware of your presence right now.
So if I creep up to this corner, who am I actually able to see if I was going to try and shoot a short bow shot?
You can see these two, and you can see the feet of the screamer.
How much cover would the feet be?
Plus 5 AC.
Let's
would
go
be
for
plus, actually, yeah, plus 5.
You could ready an action until it gets in close.
I don't want it to be able to scream.
Ah, true.
So, we're gonna go for the money play.
You got the advantage. Got it. Go it.
Nope. So, having missed, Gale will slink backwards in shame.
Yep, the arrow flies past as she barely dodges out of the way. It shatters against the wall at the far end, seemingly skidding off the snowy, rocky ground, or the icy, rocky ground.
Oh no.
Alright, Vodka.
Alright, I'm gonna get in here. And I'm gonna stab this guy with my short swing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That will definitely hit him.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
20
the most.
cold iron piercing.
Oof.
Slumps over dead.
Shit. How much damage? How much did I use? 25? Okay, so I still have. I still do this. And I'm gonna punch this guy.
Excellent.
Punch!
That will hit him for 8 bludgeoning. He is heavily hit by the blow to the jaw as his jaw kind of swings back and forth, seemingly unhinged for a bit, as it then rights itself. He looks at you.
Click, click, click! Gulp, gulp. That's my turn.
Kayak.
Bear, 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 bear. Bear.
Sword? Oh.
Oh, okay. That's my movement. No rage. Do I see anything here?
Anywhere? Oh,
Yeah.
let me reveal. Erasing the wall, you see a dead end. And since you can see a bit through that, let me reveal a bit of that hallway with the archway. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, he'll ride the action whack-a-mole then
All right.
with his greatest claymore.
So as the sounds of combat occurs, your passive perception Might get something there. Kayak, let me check. Oh, that's... Never mind. However, something does occur. So, unaware to you, this wall opens up, revealing a pathway and a creature standing in front of it. The creature will continue its movement, dashing forward towards you with a bonus action as it will unleash a strike across against you. So that's its bonus action, and here is it's gonna bite you.
Mess.
It was hidden from you, but yeah.
Would be perfect.
Wait, what
Great.
does hidden give you advantage? If you're successfully
it-
stealth?
Yeah, though if the issue is when you move out of cover, you usually lose it, so it's hard to do melee attacks unless things walk right next to you.
Gotcha. So, yeah. He opens the door stealth and then just rushes out towards you. However, due to the light source it is, obviously a thing. So he does not have that bonus. So he just misses. And I will reveal a bit of that interior in a second once I go to the next creature and go to Ironhead at the end there. So the Screamer gains initiative. The Screamer is going to rush forward to here.
Hold on. My reaction goes off.
Yep.
Kill it.
Let's see if you
Yeah,
kill it.
I'm whacking her.
That is
Yes.
Boop.
Stab the sword in her mouth.
As
Mhm.
she opens up her jaw
17.
to begin to scream, you slam your sword right into her throat, ripping off the top of her head as it just plops. Plop, plop, plop. That is a super dead 'cause
Also-
cold iron.
Also, it's the second one
Yep, and then
because
that's cleaving. That's what you cleave damage.
was it we 9, I guess?
9.
If it's only weapon damage die, so it would be 9.
Alright, there we go.
Jeez.
That one is
Double
also
kill.
slain as the head, or from the momentum of the blow swings forward, passing through her skull and then slamming into his skull. They're both instantly slain by the blow.
Shaving off a bit of Warka's hair.
Alright. Let me remove her from initiative and him from initiative. We then go to another hidden creature. This one likewise dashes out from the darkness using cunning action and will try to bite you.
Oh. Oh no.
That's a hit, but fuck it. I'm using my Urson Blood to negate that damage.
Alright, so
No
is
damage.
completely negated, which means you don't need to worry about bleed, because that's only matters if you would be fully hit. So, through your Ursine blood, you seem to resist the effects of this thing's bite as it kind of just loms onto you and just gets only fur and then rips out. Looks at you. Iron.
Well, that's just rude.
Alrighty then. Well,
Also,
They
use
look,
the secret door being visible.
these things, do they look like canines?
They do look somewhat like canines, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do one of those fancy little martial checks that I never do.
Oh, that sounds like a smart idea. How I died is not think of that.
Alright. With 14, you know their traits, but nothing else, as you didn't roll high enough to get other stuff. They have the Shade trait, meaning that they possess an ability to stalk their enemies, either through stealth or other means, and they will attempt to get a surprise round upon their enemy. They prefer to isolate their targets, focusing them down to end them rightly. So,
Alright, don't let these things surround you. Stay grouped up.
yeah,
As
that's what you know.
Volumir will move up and I don't know how much of a threat these things are if it calls for a bless. Bless or
Bless
Sacred Flame?
I
I
I
would
do-
go for bless just because, we have a lot of damage dealers.
I think that if Kajak hits his attack coming up, that they're both dead.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's probably play here.
If they're vulnerable to Cold Iron, these things are going to get deleted. So, I mean, should I bless just to make sure it hits?
Yeah. I've again, I'm a bit of.
I suppose we're kind
Caution.
of low on healing resources, and taking a short
all
rest
s-
isn't super
So-
appealing while we freeze to death and die to disease.
I mean, I'm fine, but
No,
That's
I
what
mean,
bonfires are for.
I have a bunch of fucking torches. Let's do it the arc way. Make a circle of torches and we'll rest inside of them.
We need to, we could do the day after tomorrow way, where like we have a fireplace and the ice rushing down the hallway just stops.
But yeah, I would. Honestly, I say fucking just go Sacred Flame. We have enough damage goes that it's not gonna be much of a deal.
Alrighty, well, let's zap,
Actually,
yeah.
actually, the best thing you could do is run up and help Kajak.
Oh, help
Yeah.
action. That's actually
okay.
a very good idea.
So let's see here. 5, 15, 20. Can I?
Yeah.
You have to be you have to be next to the enemy though. So if you
Oh no, you're wearing. You have your shield.
Can I drop my shield?
it's an action.
It is an action to remove the
Damn.
shield.
Alright. Hear me out. Ready action, your help action.
See, the problem is. See, here's the problem. We have no certainty that he's gonna.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, just. It's a fucking secret. Just press Sacred Flame.
Yeah, just Sacred Flame.
Take a flame, yeah.
Alrighty, let's zap the. This is the problem with having Alt as push to talk. The one on the right. Deck save.
Alright. Mom saving throw dexterity. Dodges out of the way.
That's what I was afraid of.
Anything else?
Well, I trust in my ability to tank better than the Rangers, so I'll stand in front with shields up.
Alright. Go to Elandar. Elandar is going to just nudge over through here and then fire arrows at the one you shot the flame at. Pew pew! Is it critical?
That is a
Confirm.
crystal, of course.
It does confirm, so that is an extra 2d6. Actually, I could just use the 2d6 in there. So that is 19. Jesus, that thing's just deleted. 19, 38 plus 18 times 2 is 36, so that is 54 damage. Instantly deleted as 2 arrows fly into it. With a bonus action, Elandar is going to fire another arrow at this one. Pew! That one hit for 8 damage due to the cold iron vulnerability. And that is his turn.
Huh? He has
Alright.
bonus action attack.
I wouldn't recommend standing out there alone. Like I said, they like to gang up.
I think it's his bow.
Oh yeah, he has a special elven bow.
Which I'm proficient in. And I can use it inside him.
It's having to aim pretty high to not hit the bear. Didn't work out well.
Yep.
Watch it.
Arrow just shatters against the ceiling above you.
That
Like
humans can't aim.
You know what? I'm gonna
Can
be
you
a
get in
team.
the flank?
Oh, actually I can.
Oh yeah,
No,
just
no.
go, just flank. Let's remember flank. It's very important.
Yes, alright, so I have advantage now. I'm gonna stab with my short sword. Fuck.
That is a hit. That is 12 damage as the short sword stabs into his back.
Oh, nice.
As he is felled, all goes quiet as combat is over once again.
We have 2 bats.
You're looking through there. We reveal a bit of that.
And Volgamir does his all-seeing dark eyes.
There you go. And for this path up here, since you have a bit of view on it.
I mean, yeah, I'll take a gander.
Right,
Mhm.
keeps going through to about there.
So it looks like on the left is like a room, and it continues on to the right.
I use my smell of vision. What do I smell?
You smell the scent of human. It's faint. Couple
Human.
days old, but it smells like the human scent was dragged down this pathway. You also smell plenty of salmon, as well as trees and other natural elements.
Going this way?
The human is going this way, yes.
And here?
And for that way, you smell salmon and
Okay.
a bit of dog.
Bit of dog, huh? Okay. Seems we may have found our quarry.
Wait,
I
wait.
smell humans.
So we should clear the other room, or else they'll
The
come
other
from
room
behind
filled
us.
The other room is filled with spray.
Yes, but they'll come from behind us. The room is right there.
Your point.
The other one is a long hallway. So if we, we might end up getting stuck in the long hallway if they flank us.
What?
If
Gale, you want to get those caltrops?
Well. Seems like a lot of work. I suppose.
I say we go in this room first.
We go help the humans and arm them.
We cannot
Let them fight.
we cannot help if we are flanked and surrounded.
I mean, they'll have trouble flanking us if we put the big boy shield in the way.
Nah, you're worried too much. We'll hear them before they even come near. Don't worry about it.
Ah,
Going down the
So,
passageway then.
I guess the door. I guess
I
Volmir
can
will
stand
take
it
it
back.
back then. I mean, not that you have a choice.
Shut it, you little. So, yeah, Volgamir will be keeping an eye behind him, making sure nothing tries to sneak up on us.
Gotcha. Pass continues further along, and then it opens up into a great chamber, which I'm going to erase all this chamber because there's no creatures in this chamber. So
Come here, elf. Where are you, elf?
I'll be moving. I'm just erasing this fog.
Stop lollygagging.
carry me.
No.
Hey, which one of you just clicked? I don't want any spies.
Over there and
Spies
go
happened
into a
last
large
century.
chamber with two passages, one going this way and one going this way. The
How you
scent of
surprised?
human seems to be going down south, and it is a lot stronger and fresher. You also get the scent of blood, and the blood is definitely fresh, and it's overwhelming actually.
Mwah. A lot of blood. And a lot of humans.
Now,
Found
They
it.
had-
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
fine.
like
as
our
you get to
odds,
there,
but
roll me initiative. Your light source is noticed by creatures unseen to you, and they are going to add themselves to initiative now.
Oh,
Alien movement.
time for mercy is past. Burp.
I wish I could roll initiative, but
I like how my strength character rolls higher initiative than my fucking dex paladin.
Mm-hmm. While you're...
The
Yeah,
Dex
that's
Paladin,
not- that-
the Dex Paladin was cursed because he kept fucking around with deities.
No,
What?
that was me.
Alright, sorting initiative. Begin with Iron Hand. You don't know that there's combat happening right now, so act as normal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd just be following behind, making sure I can see the tunnel, so perception's focused on everything behind us right now.
Give me a perception check. Oh wait, since you're looking behind you. So yeah, never mind. You can give me perception for hearing, though.
Yeah.
All is quiet. Alright, Kayak. Let me reveal a bit of that tunnel to the south for you, since that's what you're currently looking at. Begins to round the bend to the west at the end there.
Oh, okay. I'll continue going following his scent.
And since you did a bit of looking over this way. How far does that reach?
60 feet.
So basically the end. I'm just gonna cover the entire room.
Oh,
There's nothing really in the room.
Nothing you can see.
How much movement did I get?
You moved about
10.
10 feet so far.
yeah, you were
15.
right next to me.
No, what did I do?
Right.
That is 5. Yeah. In turn.
Very good. Gale.
Probably would use my action to take a look around. Look around the room because it's weird that this one is empty and yet all the others had guys.
So, for something that you see, Kaya, because I did a race to the end of your thing, you notice way off in the distance, down this tunnel, far end, just barely in the dim light of your lantern, a pool of blood. You only see the edge of it, but it is visible.
Okay.
And what were you doing, Gale?
Just looking around the room.
You can give me a perception check.
Any interesting stalagmites?
There
Rock
are
formation.
not rock stalactites and stalagmites, but there are icicles upon the ceiling.
Oh, how pretty.
They are not drippy or anything like that. They're just frozen solid, giant spears of ice attached to the ceiling.
That doesn't sound ominous.
All right.
I'd also like walk with Waka as he walked forward, but I guess because initiative, I'm walking ahead of him. A little weird, but
You're leaving the dwarf behind.
All right.
oh yeah, that's a good point.
Ah,
5
but we
feet
don't-
slower.
All right. Coming out of the darkness around the corner. Actually, can it reach you if it can't? Okay, it can. So yeah, coming out from the darkness around the corner, another one of these hunters rushes out with a bonus action to dash, and then a bite upon you, Kayak.
That is a hit. That is a hit.
So, I'm pretty sure they don't have the swashbuckler, so no sneak attack damage, but at the start of your turn you will suffer bleed.
Okay.
So just 4 damage, and then DOT of 1. Alright,
Good.
that's the hunter's turn. You now, Gale, Vodka, and Ironhand all see this Thoka hunter just round the corner and just rip at Kayak's flesh. Vodka.
Oh god. I'm coming. So that's my movement, and I'm gonna stab him with my short sword.
Let's get to there. A bit of that's drawing, not erasing. Bit of the hallway is now revealed.
Nice. 6 cold iron.
Right, suffers 12 damage. You stab into it.
I'm gonna
It's still alive.
bonus action punch. Shoryuken. Oh wow.
All right, so you punch it in the nose. It goes falling down. Its nose crushed in, dead from the blow.
Oh my god. Whew. That's my turn.
All right, another hidden creature gains initiative.
Oh.
Rushing out from around the darkness. It is going to... it doesn't have the bonus action. That's very good for it. As it rushes to here, it is going to swipe out with a bite towards you, Wartka.
Oh, thank god that's a
With
miss.
a bonus action, will leash 2 claw attacks against you.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, let me make sure it's actually 2. Flavor-wise, it's 2. Action-wise, it's a single.
Okay.
So both claws are swinging now, but 1 attack. Because that's how 5e works with claws. Alright, Elendar. And our seeing that is going to move forward with a dash to get to there. Iron Hand.
As I am left behind in the dust. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, so taking care of bleeding, is that like any source of healing stops bleeding?
Any magical healing or a DC 15 medicine check.
Do healers kits help at all?
I would lower the DC for healer's kit.
Nice.
Okay, I do have medicine, actually pretty good medicine. Problem is reaching the bear, so...
Yeah, it's gonna take 3 turns to reach him.
I mean, just healing word.
Yeah.
Any healing heals it, and I can use
So-
the healing.
Okay, if I move up 20 feet, okay, that's good enough. That should... What's healing word range?
60 foot.
Perfect. I give the bear a little love wave, and see, that's 1d4.
Plus your casting stat.
I'm thinking we should just have Kajak, like, install a seat on him for Volgamir to sit on.
Alright, very good. Kayak.
There's still one here. Whatever. He'll squeeze in. And just,
Hell yeah. Oh, is that a crit?
that is a crit.
Hell yeah.
Alright. This thing's super dead.
Yeah. I mean, roll damage. You want me to confirm it?
Yeah, confirm it.
Or do I get advantage on
Yeah.
confirm?
Yeah, confirms are the same attack roll effectively.
Okay.
So that is
Yeah,
confirmed.
Damage. So 11. I assume it's dead anyways because that's 22.
22 kills it, yeah. It is just splattered across the wall by your heavy blow from Stormfang.
That was annoying.
You have a bit better view at your current location, so let me reveal a bit more.
There's still
About
one enemy.
here should it be. There you go.
Oh god.
A bubbling pool of blood sits within this chamber.
Bubbling is concerning.
I'd like to use my smell vision. See if there's any more these nasty little critters.
You smell of salmon still within the area, as well as the stench of death. And obviously a bunch of blood. And a bit of human from further along. Also a bit of human
seems
on the
there's
blood
stuff-
area.
What, only a bit? Only a bit?
It's fading. Long fading.
Okay. I mean, he'll move back 5 feet and basically end his turn.
Alright. Gale.
Alright. Gonna move to there. Ready in action to attack an enemy that charges in.
Very good. Moving the hunters from initiative because they're super dead. Oh, I just realized this thing wasn't an initiative. I thought I added you. Well, I'll have its first turn then to just cast a spell on itself.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah, we'll give it that. Alright. So now it's actual turn, because it does actually go right after Gale with its initiative roll. Let's see here. This is going to trigger you ready. Make sure I want to use that one real quick, though. Yes, okay. So, rounding the corner from the darkness, a new figure appears. Ending its turn there. This strange, orcish-like figure, mostly rotting skin, and its skull itself. There's no flesh on it. It's top half is purely bone. The bottom half, the jaw, is a bit fleshy, but it's like rotting, decaying, sloughing off the skin or the bone. As it rounds the corner, your ready goes off, and you see it's getting ready to cast a spell.
As the ready goes off, I go, Gods, what the hell? And that is cold iron.
All right. Blow will just barely hit it as it strikes, piercing through a wall of force surrounding it. It suffers 9, 18 piercing. It'll then chuck a dagger in your direction. Let's see here. It'll chuck it at, I think Gale is in range. 40 feet to Gale. It is a 60 foot. Yeah, so Gale. It's chucking at you. So this is a ranged spell attack against you, Gale.
Oh.
Wait, was he already spell?
The Thoka? No.
Okay.
So this is the attack roll, but ignore the damage on it, because I apparently did not have a spell attack macro, but same bonus, so it's like whatever. So 25 to hit. That was almost a crit.
Oh my god.
So that... Okay, so you suffer 4 piercing damage as the dagger slams into you, and then everyone within 5 feet, give me a dexterity save. Including Gale.
Hi, I know this spell.
Yep, Ice Knife. As a icicle-like dagger throws towards Gale, it slams into your skin, exploding out into a vast array of icicles just showering everyone in the area. So then we need Workus. Wait, I see. Oh, yeah. You all rolled. There we go. What's your save DC? There it is. Alright. This is a save or suck spell, so you all dodge out of the way just in time as the icicles shatter against the wall of the cave, rather than you. With a
Oh, I
bonus
thought
action, he is then going to point at the bear. Give me an intelligence saving throw, Kayak. And he is reducing your attack rolls.
Oh no.
And I was afraid he's gonna dominate monster. Well, thank God. That.
Level 1.
Well, at least this time I'm not as.
I think he'd still be able to kill us all.
Alright, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls. For
How
5
long, for
rounds.
how long? 5 rounds?
Yeah.
So just disadvantage?
And now is his full turn. We then go to Vodka.
Good. While he's distracted by the bear, we're gonna skitter.
Here, next.
Skitter. Can I move to here, or do I have to like?
Go behind him, go behind him, so I can flank you.
This is as far behind as I can get him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, move to here, and I'm gonna stab him with a short sword. Yeah!
Alright, that will hit him for 10 cold iron damage.
And I'm gonna kick him.
That's
Oh,
a
yay!
crit. Roll to confirm.
You're kicking him in the
That
nuts.
does confirm.
Yeah.
You just kick him right in the skull, bottom jaws. It kind of unhinges for a bit and then reattaches for 9 damage.
Ah, quick, kill him!
Alright, anything else?
That is my turn. I guess reveal the map too, because torch.
Yep. Alright, let me go to Elendar. I will move him in a second when I reveal a bit of the map.
Man, these cold iron weapons are paying so much dividends. Holy shit.
There you go. That's what you would see.
Oh god.
Alright. Elendar, my friend, is going to move down to here. Yeah. 35 feet of movement. He can get there, and he's going to fire off some arrows at this thing. Pew pew! Pew! First one will slam into it for 1938 damage as the 2 arrows slam into its throat. Felling the creature.
Whew.
Combat is over.
What the hell is this thing? This is new. I'm gonna loot him.
Do you find something ugly? Oh, that's ugly, alright.
What the hell is this thing?
Kind of looks like an orc if it were somewhat decayed and mutated in some way.
Oh,
Looks undead to me, but was the cold iron working?
yeah.
So you see in this chamber, there's an altar of black stone sitting over at this end, and then a large bubbling pool of blood.
Would I be able to, like, does this seem like something religion check, or would it be more arcana check to
This would be
investigate?
Arcana.
Which I didn't think I'm very good at. Oh, I do have proficiency.
You can also guidance yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing.
Oh, I need to roll something real quick. 1 second. Alright. So it's... As you approach it, it actually stops bubbling as you've surpassed the time it was active. So
Huh.
it is still blood, but it's not bubbling anymore.
I mean, I guess you'd still be trying to figure out what's going on with
Okay.
it. Like,
Yeah.
So, still arcana?
Yep.
I don't think a d4 is going to help much.
You have no idea. It's weird.
Hey, you know, maybe I got lucky.
Well, next thing that's interesting that's
I'm not gonna try it.
catching Volgamir's attention would be this stone casket looking, or whatever it is.
Altar.
Oh, altar. Let's see what I can figure out from this altar. Let's see where this stone came from.
Alright. Give me a religion check.
Still with advantage for stone cutting.
Yes.
Oh, I said I was going to.
That's, excuse me.
I mean, that's an 11 again.
Yeah. So for your search, Orca, the creature, other than the scraps of clothing that it wore, so like basically ruined set of traveler's clothing, it is completely naked.
Yeah.
Wait, it was wearing.
There is,
Clothing?
however, one thing that you do find.
Ooh.
Well, it had like a loincloth, so you know. Let me go to my handouts for this area. Handouts. There is a amulet around its neck.
Ooh. I will take out my spear and I'll try and remove it using the spear so I don't touch it directly.
I'm gonna put this in your general chat and then I'll post it in map tools for stream to see. That is the symbol that is around its neck. And let me go plop that down in here now. It was already renamed, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Ooh, look at this thing.
So
No,
this
no.
is the amulet that was around the Thoka's neck.
But yeah, amulet at the tip of the spear I show it to go, oh, look at this thing.
I'd like to take 2 daggers and pry open his mouth.
Alright, prying open the creature's mouth, you would see several orc-like tusks and teeth within. Behind that row of normal orc teeth, there is a secondary row of shark teeth.
Oh, well.
The mouth
So-
itself is blackened and seemingly looks like it was charred, like someone burnt the inside of their mouth.
Are you some sort of dentist?
Well, I just thought it was weird that this thing was wearing clothes and people had been being kidnapped. I was starting to wonder where the creatures are coming from, and
So
well, those don't look regular teeth.
2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
We just kill. We're killing the villagers.
I mean, I. Oh,
Hey, Volgamir
Yeah.
found this amulet. He's gonna like the amulet. Like he isn't touching it. He's like at the tip of his spear, and he's like dangling it in front of him so you can see the symbol. Not sure if it's magical or not.
When you were being shown that by Vertica, you just barely noticed the same symbol upon the altar. However, you do not recognize it with your religion check.
Alright, well, that's linked to this in some way, but don't know how.
What?
Or why, or what. So, that symbol there, that amulet, as you can see over here, same thing. Problem is, I have no idea what the hell that symbol is.
I get up on the altar
That's
Because I'm-
probably... Okay.
because I'm a tiny halfling and I want to see the
Standing
symbol.
atop the altar.
Is there any? I guess I want a perception or check it out. I kind of want to see if
Investigation.
there's any like holes where I can
You can give an
shove.
investigation.
Help me out, Dwarf.
Yeah, okay.
Give me guidance too.
Oh yeah, it's guidance. So, advantage 1d4 plus 2.
Sure. Okay, so that's 17 plus 2 plus 1d4.
Plus 2 plus 1d4.
22.
Alright. Looking around the altar, you don't notice any, like, hidden compartments or anything like that, but you do notice there's an imprint of a clawed hand. Kind of barely visible, but it is there. It is of a left hand.
A left clawed hand? Like, is it like an indentation? Like, if I put my hand on it, does it do anything?
do you say that aloud?
Do you put your hand on it?
Yeah, like, Waka's gonna say, oh, look, I
So
found
you
something.
put your hand on it, and your hand is a lot smaller, being a small character compared to a medium character's hand. So it's kind of like a little babby putting their hand in next to an adult hand. But
Yeah,
other than that,
come
nothing
on.
happens.
Gil, come here.
Yeah, Gil's going to come over there, but not before. No, I'll ask. What do you want?
There's a hand symbol over here. My hand's
Oh, cool.
too small.
Gil will cut off the Thelthroka's left hand. Well, actually, I wouldn't know which hand it is, so let's roll real quick. One
Cut
is
off
left,
both.
2 is right. I take the right hand. Whoops. Handbird?
Yeah, over here. I'll take the hand, I'll
Hand
put
him
it
the
on.
right hand.
and then I'll be like, that's just weird. The tongue is in the wrong place.
Do you touch
The-
the hand to the altar? The right hand?
Yeah.
As the hand touches the altar, pools of the dripping black ichor that this creature bled forth, which, by the way, the Thurge did not dissipate like the Thokas.
Yeah.
So his body's still there. The pools of black ichor that drop from the hands, obviously it's blood, dropping upon the altar, causing the altar to glow a dull, dark green. The
Whoa.
bubbling, or the no longer bubbling blood, slightly bubbles a bit.
Alright, that's ominous.
Oh, bring the rest of the body. If that's just
Whoa.
Maybe not.
Let's
No.
figure out what we're doing before we help
This is
finish his weird magic.
This thing is casting some dark, unnatural magic. And I will not have it. And I have this desecration of the Feywild.
Oh, I forgot about something. Let me make sure of your investigation on the altar real quick. What was your total on the altar?
22.
23.
22. Okay, that is enough. I forgot to say about this. You, in addition to the handprint, you noticed some fine black powder Um, seems somewhat solid, kind of like a stone ground to dust.
Oh,
You
I'm
notice
gonna,
that on
I'm
the
gonna,
altar as well as the handprint.
I'm gonna call out. Oh, and if it's in the handprint, like I would have called Volgamir first to check it out since it's rock and he's a dwarf.
Yeah, that's my bad. That was the very end of this line of the ritual. So I was like, wait, what?
Hey, hey, Volgamir, look at this. There's this handprint, and I'll like show it to him because it's kind of hard to see. And right there, do you see the fine powder?
Mhm.
What is that? I'm not a rock.
Well,
That'd be a history check
oh, history.
with advantage because you're stone cunning.
Stone cunning, so
Oh, history. Oh, and you have
Yeah.
guidance too.
wow, you're really bad at this. So 13 roll guidance.
There we go. That's what that was.
Just,
So 8 plus 9, 17?
Yeah.
Alright. So 17 reveals that this stone is powdered onyx.
Hmm.
There's not a lot left. You think perhaps whatever this does consumed most of it.
And does it seem to be the same material that the altar is made out of?
No. The altar seems to be of some form of black granite.
So it looks like we have a bit of a casting reagent here, powdered onyx.
Oh, need a
What?
hand.
Would I be able to know what onyx is used for?
With that check, yes. You would also know how much was used. Specifically, 2 black onyx gems were used, worth at least 50 gold each. You also know that onyx is often used in necromantic rituals, whether through raising of the undead or blood sacrifice or other things like that. A lot of dark magics.
Seems like we get like 2 of them. Like, what would this be? Sort of undead and the pool of blood.
I mean, to be honest, I've actually been quite surprised that we've been dealing with Fae here. It's all looked rather necromantic-y to me. So, not too much of a surprise here that they're working with onyx here to, I don't know,
You
work
can give
with
me an
dead.
Arcana check.
Let's see.
Remember guidance.
Ten.
you're
Yeah, no change.
really bad at this. You're channeling your inner Leon. Stop
It's
it.
because I stole all the good rolls.
You always do that.
That's true.
Yeah, no. So, as far as I can tell, we've got some necromancy going on, and somehow, some way, they're linking it to the Fae. Probably
Random.
the Mist as well.
So is this what's causing the mist?
I certainly wouldn't doubt it.
So we're tracking some human smell, right?
You do smell fresh human from down below.
We should probably figure that out real quick.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There's enough lollygagging.
Volgamir
Well,
waddles down.
In order to preserve the timeline.
Yeah, we did the whole thing.
We did the
but-
hand thing still.
Yeah.
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 And then we do the hand thing.
Alright, let me reveal this. It's a large chamber, so 1 second. It's a really large chamber.
And just be ready if something's big. I'll give you guys a bit of support for this one because I get the feeling we're coming across the source here. At least I hope we are, because good lords, I'm getting tired.
Tired of what? All we did was walk.
You know how hard it is for me to walk.
Alright,
Well,
you enter into a
okay.
large, massive chamber filled with snow and grass. Although, buried by this, with your passive perception, Kayak, you notice there's a bit of bone sticking out from this snow. You also notice a barred off tunnel over down to the southeast, and another tunnel to the just east and somewhat north.
Is it light out?
Light out? There's no light in here, other than your own light sources.
Oh, so it's still a cave. Okay,
still a cave.
kind of colors.
It's just weird. It's weird because there's snow here. Also, the bones should be visible if you kind of look.
Alright. It's time to probe the snow of my 10-foot pole.
I mean, I will start sniffing around the snow.
You smell the smell of bone, and a bit of a reptilian.
So only
The human
bones and
smells
reptilian.
coming from this hallway,
Really don't like this.
from down there.
Alf, stop dilly-dallying. Come here.
If only I had undead radar.
Well, you're not a paladin. Well,
All right.
The elf.
Chamber real quick. I'll be moving in a second.
I guess, should we investigate a bit?
it's just bones.
Who wants to roll the investigation?
I have a -1.
I'll do it with my 10-foot pole poking
Do you
around.
Start
Is-
like digging up some of the snow, or do you just poke around?
I'm just poking.
All right. Where are you poking at? Also, based on one of your
Basically
light
along the
sources, so it's
path
easier
that
for you
we
to see.
walked. So, well, actually, I'd like to stop off at this bone. So I see some bone here.
All right, so it's easier to see. So you start poking
Oh,
here.
hold
you
on.
do hit a solid piece of bone instead of snow as you just poke.
I'm gonna map out the bone. Try and figure out what.
So
The
you
shape
map out
is
kind of
here.
like that, a long bone leading this way. And you're poking around. You do poke some long bones here, and then poke in between something. So you hit snow right there. Poke another bone right there, in between something.
Alright.
Poking some more in between and some bone.
Are they like small human bones, or are we talking about?
Oh, when you're
No,
poking
no,
them, they
oh,
feel pretty
oh.
solid.
Connected.
They feel large
I'm
and
gonna
connected.
keep
yes.
following the bones that I hit.
You hit a large bone track right here.
Oh, yeah. Let's go the other way instead.
You follow up this way, and you poke into something large and solid, just barely beneath the surface.
So big bone?
Big bone, very large bone.
Yeah, this is a really big,
You surmise
Skeleton.
that the skeleton head is here, and the end is here.
How
Yeah,
big
you-
is the ceiling?
I'm at the head, and you guys are at the tail.
The ceiling in this
Right.
chamber goes up 60 feet.
I start
Or,
digging.
sorry,
at all?
50 feet.
I start digging and trying to pull out the head.
All right. Erase object layer.
Whoa!
That's
That-
a dragon.
That is a dragon skull.
Huh. Does it look craftable?
I'm thinking the things we could do.
Maybe.
You said that there was necromancy on that thing in the room back there.
And you wanted to put more blood.
Oh, I
That's
see
how ta-
what you want to do. Let's
No.
put, let's
No,
put
I don't.
the dragon
No,
in the
no,
pool of
no,
blood.
No, I don't.
No.
Opposite of that.
I will let you.
I do have a bucket. Could put some blood.
No.
Oh, actually,
Either-
I do want one of the, if I can.
I mean, fuck it. If we can hold the whole of it, I'll do it.
I'd be interested to see what I could do with the dragon skull, but I'm
Oh,
a
yeah,
little concerned that we have the whole,
Could,
undead necromancy
oh.
thing going on.
Oh, I want to pry the
Hold
dragon
on.
skull, the top half, and tie it to my tower shield.
could you use one of the teeth to give me a spear?
All right. So ripping off the skull of this, obviously long dead dragon. That skull is bigger than your tower shield. It's bigger than you.
I just want a teeth. Can I? Extract the teeth?
What about the lower jaw?
The lower
So
jaw
impressive,
is
that's all
about
it's
the same height as your tower shield.
Okay, I'd like to pull out some rope and tie it to my tower shield reverse, so the teeth are jutting out.
Gotcha.
You want me to make sure that's secure on there?
You're better at this than I.
Yeah. The dwarf graphed the items.
How heavy is the skull?
The skull
Entirely.
itself weighs 80 pounds. The bottom
I'm just gonna
jaw
carry-
weighs 20 pounds.
I'm just gonna carry all of it, actually. We'll deal with it later. We'll start
It'll be a mess
farming
bringing it
later.
through hallways.
Don't worry, it's only 80 pounds. It's nothing. You want more bones? Dwarf?
So you'll be able to make me a spear using those teeth, eh?
Yeah, I could probably do something like that.
You start digging.
I don't normally.
Out this skeleton.
Um,
It's going to take a while. It's
Right.
a lot of snow to bury.
I mean,
Let's,
not all.
uh,
Just depends on what bones the dwarf wants.
Hey, I don't see a good reason why we couldn't come back here.
Yeah, to be
I'd
honest, I'd kind of like to take care of this whole problem thing first, and then we
Fine.
can worry. Trust me, I'd love nothing
So,
more than
as you
to
get
work
close
with
to the
this.
bars, you notice a figure within. Slumped over in the corner, seemingly unconscious, is a human man. You might recognize him if you spend a while in Keflavik. Otherwise, you know.
Oi,
Hey,
looks like a farmer.
hey, hey! I know you. You, hey!
All right, as you start shouting, trying to get him to wake up, he goes, "Oh, you're not those beasties!"
I mean, I'm ripping the door off.
Alright,
Please, the only
The door
people you
is
want.
ripped off the stonework.
Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing.
Gale puts away his lockpicks. Because, you know, what are those?
Freedom! Thank you, Gayak. He seems to know you, which is weird. Because, I mean, it looks like some random... You see these people move out, seemingly rushing
looks
towards
like-
the exit. You notice, or recognize two of these. This third one you might recognize, but it's a non-named NPC. Who all thank you profusely as they escape through the now open cave entrance. Vilmar Horn will speak up. Aye, you'll pat Warka on the shoulder. Thank you there, Warka. I'll be sure to give you plenty of mead when we get back home, eh?
Woohoo!
Alright,
Oh, wait.
first question.
Is that all of yous?
There was more of us, but they dragged us, well, they dragged some of us out and we never seen them since.
No, that's not good.
How many of you know how to fight?
Let me look at their stats real quick. Let's see here. Vilmar. Vilmar is loading his sheet. Well, I can use an axe, but I'm not exactly a warrior. But you know, all of us Mudgarians, we know how to fight just well.
Better than nothing.
Nora will speak up. Hell, I know how to craft and design things, but not specialized in combat.
Wait, Nora, is that the girl that made the stuff?
No, that would be Sudara.
Yeah.
No,
the herbalist-
that would be a trainer.
It's not a different creator.
Whatever. I pull out the bearded great axe, the cold iron grizz, and shove it in Wilmer's hands. Well, then you better run quick.
Right then. Will do.
Who here feels most confident flinging stones?
The woman would speak up. Hell, I've used a sling before.
And you'll use it again.
All right.
Oh, I'll hand each of them like a torch. Stay with the fire. The fire seems to repel some of the mist. Will make your travels easier.
That's
Cool.
good. The mist is what brought us here.
He'll slink near Volgrimir and whisper in his ear. Should we let them take the dragon with us?
I mean, I prefer to I'd hate to see something like that go to waste.
No. They've suffered enough.
we've cleared the path. Oh, the caltrops.
Why? Okay, so why are you
Okay,
so
okay, wait,
fucking
hold
with
on.
contract?
All right. If you follow back up north, right? Follow the path. Follow the dead bodies. Eventually, you'll find the first exit out. Don't use that one. That one leads you directly into the mist. You want to use the small path that leads up north further, and then you'll be out of a second cave. At which point, we've made a bridge, and you should be good to go for the rest.
Hold on. Why are we leaving?
So, we should head out to the village or wait for you at the end of the bridge.
I'd prefer that we be able to escort them back. I have no idea what else might be remaining.
Me too. Might as well. We might as well stay.
Here, have some tents.
The end of your extra tents.
Yeah.
Thanks. It is quite cold. I appreciate it. So,
I mean, you're holding them. To that. You're welcome. By the way, I'm the one who holding all the tents.
we'll wait you at the tree then. Aye.
Do they have what they need to start a fire?
Yeah.
I give him 4 torches.
What do I see here?
I'm just gonna make these people not visible to players because they're gonna leave, and we revealed that. So, since that is no combat in this area, let me erase all that VBL or not VBL, fog. This one's not as large, but it's also 2 chambers effectively. So. Alright. You find a chain. I was racing on the object layer. I'm now super sad. You know what? Fuck it. There you go. You notice a large chamber filled with white fur bedrolls lining the walls here. Total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bedrolls. Also a door here. Simple and wooden. Which, upon investigating it, you would find it is not locked nor is it trapped.
I'll open it before Kajak can rip it off its hinges.
Gotcha. The door being opened reveals a bed chamber, strangely enough, with a fine wooden bed, 2 treasure chests, 3 bookshelves, and a desk.
This
Are
has
they-
stopped making sense for me.
What?
Would be for Volgamir consider. So, these caves were inhabited a long while ago, and I don't think these beasties have been here forever. This might be the residence of someone long gone.
This
You say that, dwarf, but look at these sheets. How well kept are these?
One of them is
Bedsheets.
completely filthy, seemingly holding a bunch of dead skin upon it. The others are fairly clean.
Fairly
Although
clean?
2 of them have white fur upon them, like non-part of the signal,
White
but
fur?
additional white fur.
Do they smell similar to?
They smell similar to
the
the
others.
others. So,
Seems these Fae took residence here.
so the skin one smells like the Thurge. Most of them smell like normal Thokas, and then the canine ones with the fur smell like the hunters.
Hold on. How many? So there's 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did we face? 3, 4. The numbers don't add up.
Give me an investigation.
Who?
For Gale. Also, as this door is opened, you get the smell of something else in here, Kayak. You get
Huh.
the smell of salmon, like normal, but you also get the smell of. Let me go grab this real quick. I was on the page, but now I'm not. Here is the page. Of a somewhat earthy, reedy smell, like a bit like if you mix sagebrush with cattails, like a mix of that.
I have no idea what either of those are. A cattail is an actual cat. I
No,
don't know.
as a plant. It
You
smells.
said sage
It's kind of. It
bush.
smells like lake.
Is it?
So the
Oh,
cattails smell
okay.
like kind of like a lake. It's kind of fishy.
Mhm.
Little plant like though. It's weird. I don't really.
Yeah, I know what.
But
no.
sagebrush. How do
Is
you
that your
describe
beard?
smell? No, it's
Oh.
it's a common desert plant, which isn't something you'd really find here, but because snow. But it smells. Have you ever dealt with like a bunch of hippies and they're like incense? It smells like that.
We don't. Okay. So like smell of strong vegetation.
Yeah.
Just weird, like
It smells like some
aromatic.
pretty good, like patchouli and the like. You know, some good stuff.
Okay.
It's some dank shit.
Yeah, basically. You also get a very faint hint of elf.
Faint. Where are these smelling jutting from?
The bed,
Smells-
the desk, a couple of the bookshelves. Alright,
And
that chest is not locked, nor is it trapped.
Open it.
That chest is trapped. Give me a dex save.
Ah!
Our first fireball of the campaign. Yay!
let's see, how far am I? Shit, I'm in range. No, wait.
Alright. Do you have evasion?
In 6 levels.
Okay, no. So,
Probably 7, because it'll take a
that
fighter
is a
roll.
success, but you do suffer half damage as a sweeping bolt twirls out from the chest, shooting into you. You suffer 3 piercing damage. Inside the chest, you would find a simple, elegant dress, seemingly in greens and blues. It is very lithe, elvish in stature.
Oh, wonderful. I can be pretty now. Well, I
That's
got a
it.
crossbow bolt, guys.
Do you pick up the
It seems
dress?
there's an elf.
Yeah, I take the dress.
Beneath the dress is a book. Simple black book. Or simple black bound book.
Well, I suppose I'd like to open it up and peruse it.
Okay,
Well,
opening it
everyone
up,
else does
looking
their-
through the first page, it's blank. Keep looking through, flipping through pages. They
Yep.
all seem to be blank.
Does this journal look new?
It looks fairly old. Somewhat worn.
Right. Does it seem worn as if lots of time has passed, or does it have like the hallmarks of being used?
It seems like it was used. Also, Warka, you would notice several books upon this bookshelf that are not just sneeze.
Yeah.
That are not just random books. You notice a bunch of books on fauna and flora within the area.
Huh.
A total of 6 books can be found. 3 on fauna, 3 on flora.
What do you call those weird nature wizards?
Druids.
I'm starting to maybe this used to be a druid dwelling.
On
No,
that
it's an elf.
bookshelf for kayak, you would notice. Let's see here. You would notice a singular book that appears out of place, somewhat well bound in a. Let's look at this metal, copper, kind of like protected by a copper binding and lock closed. There's a clasp that is locked. This one.
I push the bookshelf on side.
Alright. Let me go back to this map. Bookshelf is on the object layer, background layer main. There's nothing behind it.
You don't want my cool got you moments. Oh, whatever. I check the book. You said it's locked?
It is locked.
I take the book.
Alright.
Sniff it. A bit.
Alright. Looking at or one of the 3 fauna books, roll me a d3.
Gotcha.
Let's see which one you... Okay, you look at the second one. So, this book describes the winter wolf. They are wolves that are larger, smarter, and more ferocious than their variants, the wargs, with white fur and a deadly breath weapon. Their parts, so like their lungs and other parts that they have, can be used as reagents to create cold resisting, cold damaging, and fire weakening items.
Whoa, hold on. I can brew this, right? I have brewer's kit.
If you get the reagents for it, yeah. This is just telling you what that creature what they're good with, and then what resources they can be harvested for, and how to harvest
Ooh.
them.
I found a recipe.
So,
Hell yeah! I'm gonna look at the other 2 books as well. What the others are.
So that is added to your item lab. You find a book on the Orm Vorax. These are very aggressive creatures and lead solitary lives except when they mate. They are described as large golden-furred badgers with 6 legs. The adults typically claim hunting areas within a mile of their warren and ruthlessly drive away any predators or any things that they view as a threat. They eat flesh, a little bit of berries. They love to gnaw on metals, particularly gold and copper, which they use to sharpen their teeth and claws upon. You know that their warrens can stretch for thousands of feet, often winding deep into the earth, and that their parts can be used to make items of light as well as earth-based items. And,
Ooh.
book on the... There we go. And the last one is a book on the Remoras. Remorazes dwell in extensive warrens carved into the hearts of glaciers. The beasts use their heat to melt tunnels through ice, tunnels whose smooth glassy sides swiftly refreeze in their wake to create uncommonly stable and numerous mazes. They are large, centipede-like creatures, and when I do say large, I mean large creatures, like larger or as large as that dragon skeleton that you just
Jesus.
covered. Their parts can be used to create fire damaging, cold resisting, fire resisting, and earth-based items.
Hell yeah, I'm commandeering this book so we can have the information.
I mean, give it to the guy who might actually use it.
I mean, I'm gonna use some of them too. Here you go.
Just commandeer all the books at this point, honestly.
You said, okay, so I'm holding that locked book.
Mm-hmm.
Open it.
You just like rip off the rip it open.
I mean, I assume it's probably not that hard. I have 19 strength.
Give me a
Gale.
strength check to not break the book as you rip at it.
Oh no!
Gale puts away his fucking thieves' tools again, you know. What are these for?
Sadness.
Gale is just in the background every time like Patrick does
Alright.
something, raising his hands.
So, luckily, you did not roll super high, which would have gotten you a destroyed book. So you do break the lock upon it, and the book is now openable. Inside, you would see arcane writings, a ritual book. You would need to be able to read arcane magics to read this book.
I hand it to the dwarf. You clerics. You're priests
also-
like this.
Kind of crying because I was waiting to cast Mending for the first time ever.
All right,
You can fix the lock though.
let's check this trap for chests. I go over to Volgamir and I'm like, the last chest didn't work out well, but this time.
On
Right.
this shelf, Fortica, you would notice a singular book that is of interest, and a
Ooh.
piece of paper that has
Alright,
writing upon it.
let's start with a piece of paper since that's some light reading.
Alright, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Halfling, and Midgardian.
Alright, you do not understand the language, but I will still post it so you guys can look at what it looks like.
Cool.
What other languages does anyone else speak?
I speak Canine, Common, and I know there's a third one, and Vashi.
Right?
Weird.
You're
Why do
not.
I know Vashi?
You do not recognize the language.
I mean, I assume we show it to the human, dwarf, and the elf.
Yeah.
Midgardian, giant, canine, elf, halfling, and technically Varnaren,
Then,
but he's never
then
seen it before.
You do not recognize it. Elandar does not recognize it. Checking.
Yeah, Common, Dwarvish, Sava, and Midgardian.
Don't recognize it. Nope. None of you recognize this language, but that is the
Wow.
handout for it.
So I'm gonna write in my inventory a letter of unknown language.
And I'll post that handout in your item lab.
Okay.
Alright.
So have the in that case, I don't know if you want to do Chrono first, but I want to take a look at the book.
Yeah, I'll do Chrono first. That's for this chest?
Yep.
Alright.
Is
The
that
chest
26 or 21?
is locked and trapped.
It is 21. Oh, alright. I'd like to try to disarm the trap.
I'll let you take care of that. Just, don't worry, I have confidence in you.
Is that
Walker is too drunk to notice while he's looking at the book.
Kajak just pulls out his tower shield and just puts it in front of him.
he gave me guidance, right?
Yeah.
He already
Yeah,
rolled it, so you gotta
Honestly,
find it.
assume that I'm just giving out guidance. I'm a guidance bot.
He's gotta take out his thieves' tools and try and use them.
Give me that one.
It's gonna be a nat 20, what are you talking about?
Which modifier would this be?
Dexterity.
Alright.
Click.
Give me that one.
I'm including everything on the first roll for once. Let's do it.
Is that with the +3 of Oh no, he's not helping action. Okay, he's not helping.
He's not?
Yes,
Are
it
you?
Can I help with lock picking?
Oh,
Right,
well,
You don't know how to
subtract
lockpick
2.
yourself, so.
So, 15.
Alright, a 15. But the lock is picked. You feel confident about the trap, too?
Alright, well, time to fucking die. I open the chest.
Alright, give me a dex save.
Got it!
As another bolt fires out towards you. Same damage.
Same
That's
save.
Dodge out of the way, 3 damage.
Now it's on the other shoulder.
Yeah, it's the opposite shoulder. Ah!
I know just the image for this. Hold on.
Ace Ventura.
Yep.
All you need now is another chest to kill you.
Oh my god, you're almost dead.
Ah! What's in the box?
There is
Oh wait, that's a
a.
95.
I'll just post its image. Oh, wrong. Here we go. Let me pop it into the Z map tool so the stream can see it. Let me rename it so it's player redacted. Redacted! Not redacted. Redacted. Alright, there we go. Alright, you would find this fine silvery blue robe.
Ooh.
I heard silver and got excited.
Yeah, the parts of it are silvery as there are a bunch of snowflakes upon the robe.
Oh, pretty.
Ah,
That's very nice. It's gonna go in a sack with the dress.
Can I
that's
put
some
it on?
shiny toilet paper you got.
I'm sure out of character that's magical, but for now, in the sack.
Alright. As for the book, it is simple leather bound. Doesn't have a title or anything like that.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start reading it then. See if I can.
Alright, it is also an arcane writing. You'd need to be able to read that to be able to understand it. It is a ritual book.
Oh, well, here you go. Here you go, Mr. Dwarf.
Ugh,
Remember
looks
the
like I've
days
got
when
some
we-
reading to do.
Remember the days when we had 2 wizards?
So, do we
Hmm.
want to try and risk taking a short rest? Haha.
And leave our friends out front there in the cold, exposed.
Without proper winter clothing.
Yeah.
You want to go
it's-
fetch them?
It's true. Or we can just
Oh, wait, I want to check the bed.
Because this does seem like a pretty good rest spot, but I
Well, we
wouldn't
do
want to
have,
leave them out there.
and there is one more room we have not said.
Yeah,
I've
the
not
one,
seen yet.
the one I wanted to go there first.
And there's the dragon bones we want to collect.
The dragon bones.
So what's wrong with this bed? I'm gonna investigate the bed. I'm gonna go under it,
Alright,
under the
give me an
covers,
investigation check.
take a quick nap.
Also, there's nothing underneath it.
Volgamir, help me out.
Oh, fine.
How bouncy is the bed?
What's this
Fairly
bed?
bouncy, actually.
So it was what 14 plus
1d4 plus 2.
19. Is this a magical bed?
You don't find any hidden nooks or crannies or anything like that. It's a simple, decently comfy bed.
How good are these bedrolls? Quality-wise.
They are designed for the winter's chill.
Oh. Well, I'll take them all.
I was gonna say you could take 4 of them up.
I'll just take them all. Why
Alright.
not?
I don't think anyone checked it, so what's going on with the desk here?
Oh
Did
yeah.
we- Oh yeah, the desk.
Alright.
You all heard me opening a desk drawer and you're like, whoa!
So looking
Don't
at the
worry.
desk, there's nothing atop it. There are no drawers. Simple
Oh.
desk.
Oh,
Oh
is it just
no!
a table?
Oh, that was
Basically.
entertaining.
I was hoping there was a drawer and there's a crossbow in it.
Wait
And,
a minute.
I
I know.
don't-
I've played this game
I'm
before.
gonna
I'm
rub
gonna go
my
under.
fingers all over that desk. No one has a simple desk.
I'm gonna go under the desk and look up.
People who trap 2 fucking chests don't have a regular desk.
I'm going under the desk to look up, see if there's any mark.
Problem is, you're running out of real estate on your body. There's only a few more places those bolts can go.
The next one's between the eyes, looking at my HP.
So is there nothing on this?
So looking around the desk, you don't find any hidden compartments.
We could always take the desk with us.
I have space.
Yeah, that seems like the only thing we can do.
Alright, let's
So we're gonna
Just
go
take
fetch
the dragon
the prisoners.
Well, first.
We still have one more place to go.
Yeah.
Do we want to rest before investigating that?
So what? You were against resting because our friends are out there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we can
Well,
go fetch them and they can
as
come rest
long
with us
as-
in the chamber.
As long as you keep me safe, it's fine. We can explore that place. and
You're gonna be in the back. No worries.
Yeah, this is the
I'll be
place.
the 3 HP hero.
This is the place I wanted to explore before we went to the other side.
Alright.
Lead the way, Mr. Bear.
It looks like I know what I'm saving my last bit of energy for.
So that would be a simple worked stone chamber leading into another cave tunnel leading down to a secret door. On this side is visible, but this side's not.
Yeah.
Well, if my sense of direction is even somewhat of decent competence, I get the feeling that we've just made one huge fucking move.
We found another dragon. This one,
Oh.
what's it called though?
Then what the hell happened to the herbalist in the smitter?
So what?
Isn't that obvious?
No, it's
There's
not.
two. They're in that little bread stew.
What?
They're dead, most likely. 'Cause
Yeah, the pool of blood had to come from somewhere, and
And it had smell of fresh human. Anyways, dwarf
yeah,
bones.
yeah,
Which ones do you want?
anything pointy,
Valbros.
pointy or platy.
Okay.
Valbros, you're a Fletcher, yes?
Aye?
Are bones any good for bows?
They can be. Depending on, well, this one definitely can be.
What
Okay.
parts would that be?
And you're gonna want, and he'll describe the parts you want. I don't know out of character, so. But,
Yeah,
Okay, so
he knows.
I'll
We'd
follow
need-
his lead with that.
yeah, what we'll do is, so I guess I would want a haft. So I would need, I guess, the spine, or not the spine.
You're probably gonna want one of the claws or one of the wing
Yeah,
bones.
the
As
pointy
So
bits I
half-
can make weapons out of. Anything like a hip platy kind of thing, I could try to make.
Wait,
armor out of.
claws? Wait, claws?
it's entire skeletons here. Just for you know reference. It's
Claws?
entire skeletons here. So
Yeah, I'm taking the claws first and foremost.
all right. How long do you want to dig around this thing?
I mean, how deep is it? Because I guess I'm not gonna dig all of it. I'm just gonna try and go for the specific.
Well, sticking your 10-foot pole down, your hand touches the snow, and it still has more to go. In certain points of this thing. Obviously, when hitting bone, it's
I would say, give or take, 10 minutes.
What time is it outside? Like what?
when you came down here, it was mid-afternoon, and you've only been here for about half an hour at most.
Let's take a couple hours to try to excavate what we can.
It's cold here. I don't think we want to spend hours. Unless, is it possible that we could,
We can
you
set
know
up a
what would
fire.
help excavation? Fire.
You wanna use
Let's
the.
burn
you-
some of that furniture.
Oh my god.
You don't. Are we in a cave?
You are in a cave.
You want to set a large fire inside the cave.
How high is the ceiling?
About 50 feet.
I think we have space to breathe.
That is not a good idea. And you want to melt all the snow.
And potentially damage some of the bone.
No, I want to not freeze to death.
Then go not freeze to death. Go sleep in that elf bed.
Yeah, we could set up bonfires, and plus we got those bedrolls here. We'll be fine for a couple hours. We can get enough heat going. I would probably check on the guys outside though, and bring them in if it's a little easier to rest in here.
Well, they can help us excavate.
Yeah.
All right. You see blood on the tip of Orca's spear.
Hey, hey, Warko, what are you up to there?
Oh, I wanted to see what this pool of blood was.
It's a pool of
And,
blood.
And he'll show the tip. So remember when we put that hand on the altar?
Mhm.
What would happen if we use actual blood?
Hold on. I've got a crazy idea. What if we don't continue doing the heinous rituals that were performed in this cave by the monster we killed?
Well, see, when I think about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Bad blood did something bad, but this is good blood, right?
Hold on.
Something good will happen.
Counterpoint. This pool of blood was put here probably by crazy monster.
Yeah?
Wouldn't you rather just, hurry on back to base and get hammered?
Sure, that's what I really want to do. Ah, it's my halfling nature. I just want to know what happens.
I
Say,
kind of want to know what happens too.
get a little drinky on you.
Uh, let's see here. What do I have on me? Do you like oil?
Ugh,
Yeah, I only got water.
water. Hmm. I was hoping for something to happen when I dipped my spear in. Make like a blood spear. Oh, but
I mean,
no. It's
don't you
just
make one of
blood.
those every time you use your spear?
Ah, didn't have the chance to use it. The poor lash. Smithy didn't have any silver iron spears.
Uh,
Something I wanted to try and do is to throw that guy in the pool of blood.
I mean, go for it.
But nah, it'll ruin it.
Actually, should we take this body back? This is the only body that ever
The hunters also
bodied.
remained.
Oh, the hunters stuck around?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they did.
Shame I don't know magic. Neither does the cleric, it seems.
Well, I was gonna go, get those townsfolk to help dig out a dragon.
Oh, I just wanted the fang, the teeth.
Yeah, but everyone wants a piece, and
Ah, I'm the fastest here. I'll go.
Alright.
Returning up to the mouth of the cave, do you want to do anything other than getting the people?
Well, actually, while I'm there, I also ask them about the ritual. When I get them back, I try and make conversation. Like, what did you see? What do you know? What happened to the herbalist and the smithy?
Let me look at their stats real quick. I think the only one who has a chance would be Nora, so let me check her. Alright. Zooming up here. As you meet up with them, as you're asking what they saw, all but Nora kind of give the same answer of, we didn't really see much. We were kind of way back in that cave as these strange creatures dragged our friends and family members out. Nora, however, would say, well, I didn't see anything like the others, but I did hear what they were saying.
Oh?
They're speaking in the dark Fey language, Aklo. They spoke about some priestess, a woman, I believe, maybe. Brala, messed it up. Brala, I'm messing it up still. Frickin', how do I pronounce this again? There we go. That's pronouncing. Braladi. There we go. I said it right that time.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Walker will go to his spec and take out the letter he found. Is this Aklo?
Yes, that is Aklo.
Ah.
It seems to be some form of poem or the like.
Home.
Mighty grounds that sway the mist, iced inside the water's hiss, encircled by the night's giant screen, lost between two mountains' sheen, left neath the marine dress, caressing her lover bereft. It's weird. It's a nice poem.
Ah. Maybe the others will have. Alright. We found the dragon bone that we wish to excavate.
There's a dragon bone.
Yes, it'll take several hours. So come back with us, you'll be safer with us. We've cleared the cave, we've explored all of it, killed all the monsters.
Alright then, lead the way.
Sweet.
Alright, let me chucky duck these guys with you down there.
I will actually not take the direct path to it. I wanna like stop by the pool of blood where Gel is, basically.
All right, there you go. So these four would all come down the stairs to meet up with you.
Hey, Gel.
Yeah?
It's Aklo.
Oh, Aklo. Yeah.
Deep Fey language.
Oh yeah, Fey language.
Turns out that letter was a poem.
A poem about what?
Couldn't make heads or tail about it. I'll ask her again to reread it. I wasn't really paying attention. Kinda lost interest after she said poem.
Well, so it is a dragon. I'm bearing this entire
Yeah.
thing, or just like parts of it.
Whatever we can reasonably get. I know some of you might be worn out, so if you can help us, that'd be great. It helps speed things along, but don't overexert yourselves. We'd still like to get you back to life, preferably.
For those of you who are very tired, there is a room to the east.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Let's start digging then, eh? For the purpose of this, you can either each of these can provide advantage, or you can use their skill check. And this will be
Advantage.
investigation checks.
Oh, investigation checks.
Hmm.
Um,
I have a -1.
I have a 0.
which one of them has good?
With my mighty +2.
Which one of you have a good eye? As an investigation. No, they're working.
Yeah, 0 for me. I should be helping someone else.
Same for me. I should be helping somebody else.
Same for me. I should be helping somebody else.
I guess we'll have the NPCs roll.
Yeah, so who seems to be the smartest of the bunch? Like the whole group?
My guess is Nora.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give her my aid.
All right.
I mean, which one is Sage?
This is
The main
Nora.
help investigation?
This is Nora. They all can provide aid, or they can roll themselves. So, let's see, she
I mean,
has...
let them roll.
In that case, I'll help Kevafik.
I help the third one. Or
I'll-
fourth one.
All right. So
I'll have
whatever.
Valmir
Here
help me.
is Nora's with advantage is a 20.
20. Oh, +5, yeah, okay.
Vilmar has the same bonus, so Vilmar has a 16. Are you
That's a
helping
bonus.
the villagers or doing it yourselves? For these
I'm
ones?
helping Nora, so she'd have a 25.
Helping.
Okay, gotcha. And you're helping her, so you roll her check.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna do my own thing alone. Yeah.
Hey. Hell yeah.
And I help the last one. Yeah, I get the dumb one.
So, beginning with here, he uncovers some bones, and he digs away the snow. Let me just erase the snow around this dragon real quick. Boo, 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 boo. Eventually, you do uncover it. These two, with the help of their various aids and all that, find a small chamber beneath the dragon's corpse. About decently comfortable for a halfling to remain in, basically like a 6 feet by 6 feet by 3 feet tall chamber. In the center of this chamber, as they dig it out with the help of Ortica and all that, you would notice a sphere about the size of about half the size of a basketball.
Ooh.
It is seeming to be solid stone and somewhat shiny, with a dark red and blue material.
Oh, what's this?
What's this?
Touch.
For while you're doing that, digging around, Nora and Ironhand kind of like unburying it beneath, eventually, somehow, dig into a tunnel beneath the snow, which leads off in this direction.
So, looks like we didn't explore all of the cave. How big is it?
It's not too long. Eventually, let me zoom out real quick. It does eventually lead to a secret stone door in the floor. It basically leads like this, and then to there. And then that's on the floor itself, not on the wall.
So it's just like a little loop in this room.
Yeah, just like a little loop boop, and then there's a door in the floor.
Yeah, so that leads somewhere else down.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to check it for traps. This is how I die.
I should probably help you with that.
What? I'm great at this. See, I found 2 traps already.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna help you with this, just to make sure.
I'm gonna touch the orb.
Alright, as you touch the orb, something occurs.
Nice.
So I am going to take you into a side call real quick.
Oh boy.
Let me
Prepare
see.
for King's Quest 2.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, let me make sure all is good. So stream will still be able to hear, which is fun for them.
Nice.
So, as you touch the orb, your vision goes dark
Oh no.
as your entire body seizes up. Those around you will react accordingly when get to that. But for purposes of this, as your vision goes dark, there's a small red speck at the edge of your vision, just far off, way off in the distance, as you hear
Oh.
a dragon's roar, which even at this distance begins to hurt your ears. You suffer 10 points of thunder damage
Oh my god.
as the creature
Like
gets
it's
closer and closer and closer. A large, massive red dragon flies towards you.
Oh my god.
This creature begins to burn and destroy the grounds beneath it. You see where you're positioning as it starts actually giving you more vision. Your vision lessens from this pure black field to the world itself. You see beneath it Midgard, the entire continent of it. Although
Oh.
the thing is significantly small comparatively, it is a massive dragon as it begins to torch the lands itself in a fiery inferno that melts city walls, people, buildings, the earth itself, turning into pools of magma as this creature flies overhead once and again, just swooping through with its dragon's fire, melting the land. As it flies, turning to the corner, it then notices you, swooping at full speed, rushing towards you. As it nearly reaches you, your vision goes back as you see yourself in the cave once again, and begin going the others.
Wow. That was cool.
Boop. Hello.
Oh. Welcome back, Lord Emperor.
Orca, that's
Orca.
right. That's right. I'm now gonna be the Lord. This is my quest again.
So,
This time I'm fucking ignoring you, sorry!
So for everyone
that-
who was there, which is pretty much just Elandar and these two right here, they noticed that Orca just seized up and started shaking vigorously like they were having a seizure. And then suddenly they stood still and stood back up. Although they're hovering over like, are you okay?
Oh! Oh! Wait, where's the orb? Where is the orb?
It's in your hand.
Ah! I'll drop it.
Alright, the orb
Get
drops.
that thing away from me!
What's
Don't touch it.
wrong?
Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, okay, hold on. Woof. Woof. Woof.
Hey,
I'm
Jack,
just
can
gonna...
you go check what's up with Waka? I'm hearing a lot of noise over there.
With that check, Gale,
Fine.
it is not trapped, it is locked. It seems to be... the handle of it seems to be able to move in... let me check real quick. In... the 4 directions of up, down, left, right, and then it can be pulled up or pushed in. So, effectively 6 different directions it can be moved.
The door?
The door. Oh, the door handle, but yes.
So it can be pulled up, pushed in, side to side.
Yeah, side, side, top, up, down.
But I didn't notice any traps.
No traps. It's just effectively lock, and there's a puzzle to the lock.
Oh. Oh no, this isn't the kind of lock that I'm good with.
What kind of lock is it?
It's a puzzle lock. Well, it's a stone puzzle lock. You.
I like the stone bit. I don't like the puzzle bit.
Well, just figure out the inner workings while I
That'd be
mess around
investigation with
this.
advantage for a dwarf boy.
$11. That's the second time I've rolled 7 with advantage.
All right, you begin like fiddling
Is
with the turns, turning it like left and right, and kind of pushing it in and pulling it up and down and all that. It doesn't open, doesn't unlock.
Shrug.
Alright, just help me do this.
Yeah, fine. $1d4 plus 2. Hell yeah.
Give me a perception check, Kayak, as you're now next to Wartka.
Perception check, smell-o-vision or normal?
Sight.
Sights.
So, for Gale, as you begin fiddling with it, you pull it up. Yeah, turn it to the right. This is after a bit of time, so you push it in. You pull it down. You pull it right. This is a very long puzzle, by the way, which is why I gave an investigation check rather than having you actually do this. You push it in. You turn it left. You turn it left again. You pull it out. You pull it up. You turn it left. You pull it down. You push it in. You pull it right. You pull it down, and then you pull it out. And upon pulling it out the last time, the door will open, revealing a small chamber below. May I make that visible? From down below, you see a bit of coin, a couple potion vials, a pickaxe, and a pair of boots.
It looks like someone had a minor problem here.
What the hell kind of puzzle was that? That was like 12 steps. But I did like 100 steps, so I don't even know how long that puzzle was.
Yeah, so that's going to take a while. So for your 21, Kayak, you notice that there is something. There's a weird aura about Warka's chest.
Oh god.
It's since you're all in like the full leather suits where your skin's not visible, you don't actually see what that is giving off the aura, but there seems to be like a red pulsing around the chest.
Red pulsing on the chest. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm grabbing you.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
go.
athletics
What are you doing?
versus Anti if you want to try to break out Warka.
Let's go.
Ah! Screw you. Why are you rolling high? Wait.
You're gonna roll not 20. This is it.
You're grabbing.
Wait, did you roll? Or am I disconnected?
You disconnected.
You DC'd.
No,
You deceived?
I DC'd. I rolled a 19.
But we can't see it, so
Just
No,
send us-
fuck you. I rolled a 19. I'll screenshot
just
it. You little
screenshot
shit.
it. It'll be fine.
Now, I have to ask, are you stripping Warker right now?
Oh, I am just. I am
Perfect.
clawing. I am clawing. We have a spare. It's fine. But I am clawing where.
All right.
Ah! What are you doing? Don't stand there, help me! He's screaming at the others.
Hold on. I cannot load into the campaign.
All right. So, for this, we're gonna, give you the removing of the chest piece. You'll see a tattoo upon Warka's chest. A tattoo of. Let's see here. What is it exactly? The same symbol that was the amulet. That dragon mark.
Where
Also-
did you get this?
Also, we are 9 past, and I had to, get ready and all that. So,
Yep.
we're gonna do the rest of this next week.
To be continued.
Yet to be continued.
If I could get this shirt stripped off, you see the aura emanate, and it's like, where did you get this? And it turns to Warka and the credits roll.
Also, I'm gonna post you an image, Whackman. This is
Ooh.
what you saw, although obviously red, not that color.
Oh. Oh my god.
That
So,
was the
yes.
player redacted. So,
I triggered the King's Quest, guys.
nope, that's the main quest. There's no side quest involved with that. That is the main quest for this campaign. But yes, hope you all enjoyed it. We're gonna close things up now, and yeah, I'll have to get you guys a bunch of experience and give you that loot because there's a lot of good loot there.
I'm
Hell
looting
yeah.
everything in that
Mm-hmm.
under.
But yeah.
Screw the main quest. Rogue things.
Bye bye, chat.